Long day lady low. If daddy.
Our heroes are captured and tortured for information, prodded and probed by the Envy Horde to reveal the secrets of the Tumulti and secure their position as the ultimate species. Will they survive? Will the joining of two new heroes help them overthrow malicious Envy overlords? Will their heroics save the planet? Find out on the epic conclusion to Absolute.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, friends. Yeah, Frog G. Welcome, welcome. Though I die, la resistance, les all. Frog G, we got Wolverine, the Shirtless Wonder. Welcome, welcome, sir. And yes, Kennedy is still streaming. He goes on, I think, 8 West Coast, because he lives over in, I think, Washington or California or something. So yeah, he's got a half hour left. Yeah, that's me. I highlight myself because I am a narcissist and arrogant, egotistical, hypocritical, hypocritical, egotistical. What do they say in 9 to 5? Something about a bigot. This is happening, Mr. Dan Plagle. Mr. Boob Dan, the Boobinator. This is happening because of you, actually. I am going to draw some references up for you live. So there you go. I will do this for you, sir. All for you. You mean that much to me. Yes, friends, you do. You do. Yes. Yes, I started to read this. I should have read the whole thing before I went live. You left some. You found some hamburgers in the driveway at work. I mean, are they still wrapped? Are they still in their wrapper, or are they like in the box? Are they McDonald's, like Whataburger? I don't know what weird, strange food chains you got out there in avocado toast land. Yeah, but keep us informed. Everyone is bursting with anticipation as to the quality of these cheeseburgers. Hey, Nefarious, how's it going? Yeah, welcome, welcome. Yeah, can't wait to. I'll be on Nefarious's channel. Global. Oh man, I'm forgetting the name of it. I'm so sorry. In April, I'll be on there in April. They have spots in April. Yeah, get Nefarious up in the house. Welcome to the first time here. Thank you, by the way. I think it's the first time here. Oops. Yeah, that was the wrong one. I thought I deleted. I thought I deleted my old uh video, my pre-launch video, but I guess I didn't. There's no point in having it. I'm not in pre-launch anymore. Yeah. And the eggplant is being dropped hard. Welcome, Mel Gargoyle. Welcome. Yes, 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 yes. What? Yes, back Goblin Girl, ladies and gentlemen. Back it and sign up for the pre-launch. That's how good it is. Back it before it even launches. That's how good Goblin Girl is. It's an amazing project by an amazing human. Yeah, everybody saying hello to everybody, and that is always welcomed. Hey, Christopher John, how you doing, sir? How are you doing tonight on this fine, glorious Sunday morning? CJ. When I accidentally call him CJ, I feel bad. That he's a grown man. His name is Christopher John. Christopher or John or Chris or John. CJ. Come on. Yeah. Global Frequency. Thank you very much, Nefarious. Thank you very much. Global Frequency Studios. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, man. So yeah, I'm also gonna be on Graded Point 5. April 5th, I believe. So, and tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm gonna be on Zay Comics live with the Gentle Giant himself, Mr. Phil Diaz. I don't know, think Brandon will be there or not. Yeah, so I can't. Nefarious, it will be good to be on their show, first time. Yeah, yeah. He keeps teasing us with this pre-launch. You would think by now, he would have sold it to us. Like he launches it and then retracts it, and it's a game of cat and mouse, if you will. And he is a big cat. That's not a reference to his size. Just saying, he's a big cat. Yeah, might do some coloring. Well, I might be dropping the link, sir, for a little bit to hang out. So if you want to, jump in, because I'm going to be doing some reference sketches for Mr. Plagle. He's a little confused by my character. Like the guy with the wrecking ball, he actually had plenty of big camera angles and stuff that you can see him in pretty well. The chick, I guess not. I don't know. It's confusing, dude. He's easy to confuse, He's Squish. He's got too much of the Squish brain going on. I think Squish has really infected him a little bit. So, yeah, I think that's why he's a little confused by it. Yeah. Absolute Book 2, yeah. The mailing list is live. You should sign up for Absolute Book 2. And you can back it at the same time, which is amazing. I mean, here goes my camera again. You need to see the beauty that is I. I don't know why it does that. With the price that this camera is, you'd think it wouldn't do that. Oh, is it making like a loud noise? You hear all the creaking and crackling that I'm doing? Ooh. Yeah. But yeah, you can back it as well. Yeah. And, I'm going to show one more thing that I'm going to have in the auction. I didn't show it on the last stream because I forgot. But I did it on, I did it. I did a thing. That's not it. I showed that one. Alright. Enjoy the back of my skull real quick. Oh, there it is. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, getting old, Junior. I did this on Vinny's channel. I was on Vinny's channel for a little bit. And everyone go back, Shadow of the Kraken, by the way. That beautiful looking book. Vinny's a great talent and a great guy. And he is all about the fans, you know what I mean? So if you're watching this on replay, or if you're watching it now, feel free to go back, Shadow of the Kraken, not live on Indiegogo. I did this one on his channel, though. Last night I was testing out this cardstock, because I'm going to use this as the head sketches for the comic. If you back the head sketch perk, you're not going to get this one, but I was just testing out the paper, and it works out good. This is watercolor and pen and ink, so it held up really well, especially with watercolor. I might be I might be coloring the head sketches this time, because they're smaller. Why not? I can toss a little color on them and make them stand out. But I just did a real quick thing on his channel. So this will be in the art auction this Saturday. There will be 4 time slots. It's going to be on Red Valkyrie, so if you're not subbed, go sub to Red Valkyrie to get that alert for that. Pardon me. So yeah, where do we leave off here? I will get to drawing in a second here. I have to keep up with the 2 people watching. Yeah. You taught me John, yeah. An old set of Prismacolors. Yeah. Wolverine, I could send you some more Prismacolors if you want. I don't really use it. Well, I should take it back. We'll see. I don't ever really use them, though. I mainly use digital or watercolor. And you could do colored pencil on top of watercolor, make it stand out a little bit. I don't know. Is he? He is. I'm going to say yes, he is, because I don't know what we're talking about. So just yes, he is. Yeah. Yes, there it is. There's the link with the link master. Everyone go follow that link and go sign up. Go back Shadow of the Kraken. If you see the artwork in it, I mean, if that doesn't make you want to back it right there, and you're more unhinged than I am. Oh, I am a joy. I am a pleasure to behold. I am. I should be at the Chuckle Hut right now. Like that's how amazing it is. It's hard. It's very difficult being this gifted with humor. Mm. You gotta do it proper. You gotta do it proper. Mm. Pinky out all day, every day. Yeah. Uh, yes. Yeah, sub to Red Valkyrie. Yeah. No Doms. No. I mean, I mean, you can give it a shot. It doesn't hurt. You know, you can Dom. Yeah. Yeah. She's about to set watercolor pencils. Like, yeah, you know what? Watercolor pencils are too bad. I used them for a little while. Um, I found it to be a little difficult to mix. So I kind of lean towards the tubes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Boob Dan brings the thunder. Uh, Boob, like, all right. I'm the cloud, right? I'm the cloud. I'm up in the sky in my merry little way, you know, la di da. And here comes the thunder. Here comes Boob Dan. Boom. You know, he just boom. Boob Dan just brings the thunder, and Christopher John comes with the lightning. Oh, I'm telling you. And then Death Metal Heroes got the rain, and there you have all three trading cards in Absolute Book 2 back at today. See how I did that? Full circle, first circle. It's like a carousel. Goes round and around, up and down. Circle, circular. All good things. Yes, that is from Happy Gilmore. By far, Adam Sandler's best movie. He's got a couple good ones, I guess. He's got a couple good ones. But Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison were obviously his two best ones. Even Billy Madison was like already getting to the point of just ridiculousness. You know, but it had its moments of hilarity. You know what we're gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Drop the link here. Drop the link here. Because I don't think that individual is in this one. So we're going to drop the link in a couple spots here. We're going to see what happens. There we go. So link are in chats, Twitter chats, the tweet chats, DMs, thank you. The DMs. The MDMAs. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, that's Frege. The Frege would be Boom Dan because it's Dan Frege. So he's Boob Dan. You know, not Boom Dan. That's another guy. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I I don't even try. Like I really don't try. It just comes naturally. I'm born, you know, baby. I'm born this way, and you got to do what you got to do with the gifts that you're given. And I have the looks. I have the voice. I must use them. I have these talents, and I have to harness them and channel them for good. You know, you don't use these things for. You don't use these gifts for evil. I mean, it leads to absolute corruption. Speaking of absolute, link is in the description below. Just clickety click it. It'll take you straight to Indiegogo. You pack one of them perks. You got a few of them already sold out by now, but you know what? You can still get something really good. You got an original cover still up. You got some original traditional art pages. You got some digital art pages. Back it today. Back it today. Link is also in the chat. If you feel so, even if you backed it once, there's, it couldn't hurt. You got the regular cover, you get the max cover, you got the poster. There's still some you got some sketch cards left. Let me show you this. Let me show you. Did you see this? You probably didn't. You probably did. But just in case, I have sketch cards available. The sketch cards. Bloop. The sketch cards. There's 13 of them, and they're actually only $5 more if you get the tier, because it comes with the poster and the comic, and you get a sketch card for $5 more. So you get the poster, the comic, and the sketch card. I mean, you can't beat that. I think you even get a Cyborg Valkyrie, Absolute Cyborg trading card. I can't remember, but yeah. And I'm gonna be doing 13 of these total. I do believe 5 of them are gone already. Only 7 left. So getting well hot. Catch you like COVID. You know what I mean? Gotta put that back. That goes over there. All right. So what are we doing today? Oh, that's right. We got to send our good friend, Mr. Boob Dan. Do we have an Aussie in the chat? We do. We do. Now, I did not mention your name once today so far. Tonight. This evening. Not once. So, I don't know what Birdie told you. I was live, but welcome, Mr. Bancroft. I was fully entertained by your stream tonight. I thought it was fun. It was chill. It was relaxed. It was just a good time. So, you get a thumbs up from the main man, from the old man. Yes. VB, overloaded. And Kennedy had a good one too. He was Kennedy always drops the knowledge. I like Kennedy. Always have. Yes. I wasn't gonna say who backed them yet, but Frog G backed an affected trading card. Frog G gets affected. He's one of the affected. So everybody gets a Frog G affected trading card. I will be hitting him up in the near future to discuss how that will go about, what power set he might want, how his appearance might be, what he might want to wear. With the way Absolute goes, it can be anything. Pretty much it goes from like D&D style stuff to sci-fi, cyberpunk stuff. So you pick it what you want, and I'll sketch up some stuff, see if you like it, and you get the original artwork. They're both gone, so I don't know why I'm trying to sell it to you, but it'll look cool in the campaign. So everyone gets a Frog G affected trading card. You get some good stuff. Yo, what's up, Silvar? Even if you can't stay long, welcome. I appreciate you swinging by. Yeah. The Lucent, yeah, get yourself a puzzle. I may not be a 68-year-old woman with 15 birds, but you might be. So get yourself a puzzle. Have some fun putting that together. Yeah. Hail, Felix. Welcome, Felix Haas. Welcome. Getting some Link Masters up in the chat here. Wow, it's actually moving. According to this thing, I got 6 people watching. That's rare. Hockey, good day, sir. I like it whenever I get the Australian crowd coming in. They're good people. Oh, I am being a little nice, but some of them backed my book. Some of them Bancroft didn't. But that $10 international shipping thing, whatever, whatever. We don't need to back it at that point. Thank you, Silvar. Yeah. You. I know you do, but I did not mention your name once until you popped in, and I complimented you. So I don't know. I might have to take that back. I might have to retract my statement. Oh, now you're thanking me. There goes my reputation. Back to Lucent today, everybody. The Lucent is on the heels of Replicator. So back it today. Get it over the Replicator, even though I did back the Replicator a couple more times. But he has like Frege, and he's got other covers. I mean, there you go. Bancroft, you get some variant covers. I'll be backing you more. How about that? You'll get more money from me if you get some variant covers by people I enjoy. Yeah, yeah, that's fine, Hockey. I appreciate you swinging by. You're always more than welcome here. One of these days, I got to get you on, man. Be nice to have you on. Uh, it would be nice to have Bancroft on, but I only have so much space on the screen. The head takes up a little more real estate than I got. Um, so yeah. Otherwise, we'd have Bancroft in here if he could fit. But he's still welcome in the chat. Yeah, him and his BB. I mean, yeah. I mean, he did find a woman. I heard him say that on the stream tonight. And she likes puzzles. She likes the puzzles. Yeah, yeah. And whenever Boob Dan drops his book, hopefully he'll get on there too. Hey, Apex. Apex will be on the auction, as well as Boob Dan, Christopher John, me. Bancroft is a maybe. Solid maybe. No. We're going to go with no. But maybe. It would be cool to get him in there. I think he'd have a good time. Yeah, I can't say he will be there because, birdies, I like seeing everybody. This is how I read the chat, by the way. This is how professionalism works. You paying attention, Michael? I hope you are. I think I can call you Michael at this point. I think we're close enough. He does, and you want to know why? Wait a minute. Are you talking about me? You talking about me? I don't wear the same clothes. Look at. Did you see my shirt? Everyone deserves love. Look at that. Everyone. Even Michael Bancroft. Yeah. Solar is a very kind and gentle, loving individual. Yes. He is. Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Tell you what, I'm not used to the chat going this fast. I need someone in here to moderate. Let's skip down. We're gonna ignore everything they just said. Everybody's saying hi. I like that. Yeah. He ain't gonna show. And welcome, Lord Crackhead, my friend. Welcome. I will be on Leroy's channel. I do believe Lord Crackhead might be there on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So everybody tune in then. So yeah. Bancroft won't show up. He's too intimidated. All it takes, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw a hand and auction it off. If Bancroft shows up, I'm gonna draw a hand and auction it off live on stream. That way, maybe his ginger root hand could have some kind of justification. I still say he should just sell some ginger root hands. He'd make a living, make a good living on that. Sell them in droves. Oh, we got a boop. Welcome, sir.
Welcome, friend.
You're roboting, friend.
Am I roboting, friend? Damn it.
You are the roboting Plago. See, Mo Biggs is used to me highlighting the same thing over and over. He gets a good kick out of it. Yeah, you got everybody saying hi. I like that. Hey, Sketch Therapy. Thank you, sir. You follow me on the Instagrams. I do believe. Send me a message. Are you roboting? Yes, you are roboting.
All right, I'm doomed to the chat.
Okay.
Try to help, friend. But
You're all right.
cannot work.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You want me to do sketch?
Jason. Good. That is all. I go booking now.
Okay. we're gonna get a little. Let's just do this. We're just gonna do this. There we go. Let's get crazy. Links in the chat. There you go. If you want to jump in, feel free. Feel free. I will be sharing my screen because I'm drawing up some reference sketches for Mr. Plagle. So I will be sharing my screen though. So if you're working, if you want to do something more digitally, I don't mind showing it for a little bit. But I'm the star. I'm the narcissist. Yeah. Yeah, we all love the Boobdan robot. We do. It's great whenever he starts roboting his robot. It sometimes works out beautifully. Yeah. No, he's at work and he's on his phone, so it's just not the best connection. Yo, leg kick, welcome, my friend. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while, I don't think. You've been hiding, or you've been busy. Actually, probably is what it is. Yeah. No, Sketch. I'll follow you back on the Instagrams. I'll do it right now. There we go. We got a boop. Hey, Sketch. What's up, man?
How you doing, bro?
All right. Had a decent Saturday there, for myself, my campaign, so it was nice. How about you?
I'm doing good. Let me get rid of this echo. Hold on. I had like the 2 tabs up. Okay. Now I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad. You told me you had like a vacation and we were like just about ending your vacation, something like that.
Oh, I'm starting it actually.
Oh, you're starting it. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's even better.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's been ridiculously crazy at work, so it's like I feel bad because it's crazy, so they kind of need me. But I'm like, no. I even told them like, I got stuff to do. I got to do this because I'm campaigning this week. So
It's not really a vacation. It's just a change of pace.
it's a change of pace. I mean, campaigning is in itself work, but it's still not as difficult as what I do at my job. Like when it gets busy. So
Gotcha.
yeah, dude. But like I said, I've only got a few streams lined up so far. I'm hoping to get on Frega's. We've been back and forth a little bit, and it's just a matter of him getting free with his schedule and
Well,
me
him
having
recuperating too, because he just
Yeah.
like kind of went through surgery a little, right?
Right. Yeah. So I'm totally understandable in every thing that he in waiting and stuff like that.
But he enjoys it. I know he loves it, so that's
dude, yeah,
probably
he loves streaming. Yeah.
sure thing.
Yeah. So, but I've been lining up other streams as well, so I it might be conflicting here and there. Who knows? You know what I mean? So that's why I have some spots where I'm like not booking things just in case,
In case you get a break.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, and that's the thing. Like he's hit me up. We've been in talks, so it hopefully it will happen this week. And if not, I get it. I ain't mad.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, like, this is your second campaign, right?
Yeah, this is my second campaign.
How'd the first one go?
It went pretty well, man. I got almost 10K.
Okay.
Fulfilled on time. And Leroy and all them, they had like this voting thing where it got nominated as it got voted as like the biggest bang for
But
your buck.
you understand the difference of a second one, especially after
Oh yeah,
a
dude.
good first one. So,
Yeah.
it should do minimum the same, but more than likely it'll do better. So that's what I'm headed towards. Just to not get one's head too far up there,
Right.
but just to keep it nice and grounded. You said you should do definitely as much as the first one, probably more.
Yeah,
Some people double it.
Some people
could
do.
be.
Yeah, and honestly, man, I'm hoping to hit at least what I made on the last one. Like that's what I want to do. So if it makes more, fantastic. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
It's a good goal.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. And I'm gonna be, I live stream my drawings sometimes while I'm working on it. Like I'm gonna be doing here. I'm gonna be drawing up references actually for Boobdan. He's in the chat and he was on earlier, but he's doing a trading card for me.
He's having a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Yeah, he's at work, so he's at work, and so he's on his phone, and it's just
I get it.
he's got to find a good place for the reception.
Well, right now I'm gonna have to put the driver in this thing.
The driver?
Yeah, cause I basically had to change a bunch of parts on my computers. I kind of like
Mm.
turned two computers into three computers. You ever do that?
No, I don't. I had a friend build my computer, so.
Well, I took a couple of computers and I turned two computers into three computers. Now I got three computers mining
Oh,
just to make a little
wow.
something on the side. Cause
Oh,
you
I
want
gotcha.
end of cash to meet end of month.
I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. No, dude. Hey, that makes sense. Yeah, a lot
And
of people.
yeah, I was doing that. So basically, one of the things I think I don't have on this one is the driver. So I'm gonna download it and talk to you for a little bit. I may have to jump out for a second because this thing it likes to restart after a driver comes in.
Yeah, you're fine, man. You got the link, so if you need it
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
just
If it
pop it in the chat
happens,
and say something. But I got Wolverine in the backstage here. I'm gonna hop him in here as soon as I can
awesome,
find my stupid
perfect,
cursor.
just in time.
Yeah. Yo, what's up?
Hey,
How's it going?
Jason. Hey, Sketch. How you doing?
Doing good, man. How you been?
Uh, evening out as well as possible.
That's cool.
I got my Phantom piece blocked out at least, so I'm making progress. That's something.
Important.
Yeah, Wolverine is gonna be on the in the auction on Saturday. So
Oh, I heard you guys talking about that yesterday. That sounds good, man.
Yeah,
That
it's gonna
sounds
be a
cool.
fucking party. Oh, I hope it's gonna be a party.
yeah, it's gonna be. Dude,
Yeah,
we
the
got,
important thing is to have fun. Yeah, make some money, hopefully, but
right. And that's the
a good time leads to good sales.
yeah, and I'm hoping people will enjoy it and that they'll get some good art for a decent price, not like
Hmm.
$500 they can't afford anything anymore.
Yeah.
And we got great talent lined up. We got some big names coming, so it's gonna be a good time, man.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure you throw some entertainment in there, and it'll be great.
Yeah, we're gonna try, that's for sure.
No, because some people
Yeah.
just stay on sale and stay on sale and stay on all the time, but you guys don't do that. You guys kind of know how to go with the flow and then cut the commercial. Because
Yeah,
basically, people,
I,
if you give them
I
good
suppose it kind of
entertainment, you
depends
built
on
them.
how much space we have between auction people, and how
Is
many
there a lot of
people
people
we
coming?
have on to
yeah,
like
dude.
dance monkey
You're
like
promoting on a lot
monkeys.
of channels.
We're actually gonna be on Red Valkyrie, but we are. Dude, I've been talking about it on every
What's the
channel, like
typical
every
crowd
channel.
there?
What's that?
What's the typical crowd?
They range anywhere from 20 to
Uh,
50. They can
Okay.
get up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe like 8 to 20 on your
Okay.
average.
On
On
average.
an, yeah,
But on a
but they're-
special occasion, you go a little. It goes a little
Well,
higher.
Oh
We're
yeah, it
gonna
can peak.
Dude, we're
Okay.
gonna have people like Russ
Gotcha.
Leach on there. We're gonna have Carl Stefan. We're gonna have Vinny Tartamella. We're
Yeah,
gonna
You're
have,
gonna
hopefully
have to
everybody-
make it long. I'd say space it out and make it long so people
Oh,
find
it's gonna be
out.
the whole day.
Oh, there you go. That's
Yes.
that's the
Starting
ticket.
at like what 8 at night and ending at
you got it wrong. 8 in the morning is when it
In
starts.
the morning.
yeah 8 in the morning and go until what
Okay.
10 at night or until
Yep.
we're done.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. You want to give people
Yeah.
a chance if there's stuff like that might grow the channel for it too. So
Yeah.
that could be good for like a win-win for every. I'm sure that they have pieces too. But yeah,
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like a plan.
Yeah, dude. it's
Yeah,
gonna
and
be-
hopefully, all the people who have channels who are going to be part of the auction, their audience come too.
Yeah,
cool.
look, I could do what I did for Rhino. What I did for Rhino was I went live and told my people, hey, I'm going live to tell you about this event that's going on. So I'm just here to tell you that that's why I'm live. I'm going to leave this message here for a little while, for the day or something like that. So if you see this or you're watching me here live, go over there. Here's the link in the description. Here's the link in the chat. So if you're watching this now or you're watching this later, please come and join us. Like something like I could do something like that. I've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it like
It
a
all
little, and I'll
helps.
take it off later because it's like a 1 day thing.
Yeah.
But I did that for Raging Rhino. Good kid.
Cool.
He's kind of pissed about the whole Snyder thing, but he's staying chill. He's also a man. He's not like really a kid. He's not gonna cry about it. But I can
Right.
understand these people piss you off, man. You know what I'm talking about?
What, the Snyder cut? Oh, what
Well,
happened
he
on
was
that
like
thing.
hoping that it would be a good thing for everyone, like a
Oh, I
sign
gotcha.
of good. Because we got a bad rap, we got a really bad rap, and they were hoping
Like
to
that
start
was
to get a
gonna
good rap.
happen.
Well, I understand your cynicism, and I might have laughed that harder, But you know, he's a good kid. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Stay gold, pony boy.
No, yeah, he may have gotten a little more cynical. He's funny kid though. That's what I like. That's he's more on the morning. We're on because Australia's like a different time. But he's funny. He's got the funny, and the funny is like the way to the hearts and the pocket of the people. That's the way to do it. Because especially these days, people got so much shit going on. It gets a little depressive out there. You know what I'm talking about? So they
Yeah.
start relying on all these things. What do they got? They got that fucking box on the wall, and the stuff in the box is fucking spitting on them, and they feel bad, and you know. So people that bring the funny is like, okay, finally, the box got something good.
Check, check.
I hear you. You good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I know my browser said that I lost connection for a minute there, although my computer never said it lost connection.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm not hearing interference or
Yeah,
clipping or
yeah.
anything.
I had a big load wheel in StreamYard, and it was a big fucking thing.
no, yeah, you're fine, man.
Well, I understand the cynicism, man. I stopped, believing that Hollywood is gonna ever, be anything more than a Marxist hellhole. I don't mean to get too political,
No,
but
you're fine.
it's a.
You were here last night, right?
Yeah. We were talking a little bit about the auction and all that shit. I had a little bit of fun.
Granted, we got a little more political after the stream.
Yeah, Wolver and I stayed up a little bit later than I anticipated. Just talking
Yeah.
in general.
Time got away.
Well, the
from
way
us.
I see it, and if I was gonna, way I see, we got Marxist neocons and Marxist neolib trying to take my money and my rights. Half of them say it's for the greater good, and and the other
The
half says
greater
that it's for
good.
war.
Yeah.
It's basically it.
Yeah.
The greater good only belongs in a Cornetto movie.
The greater good.
The greater good.
The greater
The
good.
greater good. Yeah, Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
It's one of my dude. I love that movie.
Oh,
That
it's
is
so
a
good.
fantastic
World-
movie.
World's Edge was such a letdown. Or World's
That's
Edge.
what
I
hear.
like the
haven't seen it.
pace. That movie had a great pace.
It was a good movie, but it was a letdown from the trilogy.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll go with you on this. Where are we going? Go for it. What's the trilogy? We're talking Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
Right.
Shaun of the Dead,
Hot Fuzz.
and World's End is the Cornetto trilogy.
I didn't see World's End. That's what I'm
See,
missing.
yeah, I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Is it good?
It's good, but it's not nearly as good as the other two.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I've
just
heard
like
from
if this
everyone.
wasn't like the third movie of their little unofficial trilogy, you'd think it was better, but it's a very bad wrap up to the trilogy.
Do you think they'll get the band
Just
back
because
together?
it's not as strong. I think they're too old. I think they've moved on.
Yeah, they moved on. Like Paul was like kind of. It wasn't part of any of that, but it was like probably one of their last ones.
I
that they
figured it'd be
left in.
easier because there's not a lot of connective tissue there. They could just make up something new and they don't have to fight over the legacy of the character or the whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would make it easier than getting the gang back together for a band or, you know what I'm saying? For like a third movie or something like that.
Yeah.
And are they on good terms as far as everyone knows? They're just busy.
Yeah.
That I know of. I don't know
Yeah,
of any
that I
bad
know.
terms.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know of any good terms, but I don't know of any bad ones.
No, they've been friends since like high school, man. I don't see them.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, just
yeah.
Haven't heard
I don't
anything about that in the last decade or so.
I'm just looking for anything half decent, man. I wish
luck.
they would then.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Yeah.
It's
Everything
hard
is
to
so
find-
awful.
Dude, I rely on like Mahler and Critical Drinker to be like, tell me about anything new that's out that's kind of good because I just given up.
You don't want to experiment and spend like an hour and a half watching a
Yeah,
movie.
dude.
It's like
I
sucks.
could be doing this or live streaming, like, and just talking to my friends,
Yep.
other than doing that. Yeah.
Or get into like 3 seasons of a show that's getting good and you don't know that it's gonna end so bad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Dude, I'm waiting. Like, everyone's raving about Superman and Lois. I'm like, I'll wait. I'll give it time. I'll give it
It's
time.
alarmingly good so far. I haven't
That's
seen,
Yeah,
wild.
I
it's
haven't
like-
seen like this week's episode yet.
Oh my god, it's
I'm-
like watching
every episode. I'm
Yeah,
waiting
Paul
for it to
Schubert.
fall.
You ever see that horse that they use in gymnastics?
The
It's like a
pommel
like a
horse, yeah.
wooden plank that they
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they walk on. It's like a watching a toddler walk on that. Like, oh, it's
Oh, the
it's gonna
belt
fall.
balance.
It's gonna hurt. You know what I'm talking
mean-
about? You're like, ah, it's gonna. Oh my god, and it's doing great. You know, you're like, wow, this is like a prodigy, but it's gonna fall. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, also there's a lot of HBO backing it. It's not just it's not a CW show.
Well, they like
Uh,
publicly fired someone for like being
Yeah,
like, what do you mean
yeah.
we can't have a
Well,
black bad
so-
guy?
So there's actually some remote like fantasy of a chance that this could just stay good.
Well, see what
A hint of a backbone.
Mike McMahon was saying about the Cornell. The two guys they were doing. They did a season of like a ghost thing or something. Like that.
Yeah, they had a show before they got like caught on internationally and everything.
But no.
And there was that one alien movie.
Yeah, Paul, and that's what we were
Yeah,
talking about
Paul.
a little bit, where like that kind of should have been the third one. I think it could have been if it.
It could have been.
Tweaked it
I
a little
suppose
bit.
if there had been a Cornetto, it could have been a fourth.
Well, I think it was a different director too, different writer or something like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if
I
they
think it was
tweaked
just the
it-
two, not the three
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, but no, dude, I'm waiting for Superman and Lois to just take a dive. I'm patient. I'll wait. I'll wait and see. I hope it stays good. Don't get me wrong.
Like last
don't want
week, I
What if the
actually
whole
had a
first
jaw
season
drop
is good?
moment.
What you gonna do with the whole first season is good.
Then I'll watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last week I actually had a jaw drop moment at the fucking episode. Cause like it's been good, and I'm like, okay, they're not doing, there's no social justice
Later,
bullshit,
Savage.
no identity politics, there's none of this shit. The depressed kid's annoying, depressed teenagers are annoying. I'll
Yeah.
go with it, fine.
Yeah.
And then like out of nowhere, they pulled this big swerve, and Lana Lang's husband, who's kind of a jackass,
Oh, I haven't
a
seen this
country
one yet.
asshole, and everything.
Yeah, he's like
And
a
I-
fireman. and
yeah, he's
like
a
social
firefighter.
figure, like
And
an,
I was
Yeah.
for the first couple episodes, I was kind of getting the impression that they were kind of playing him like Lana's husband in Superman 3, who was a drunk. And then out of nowhere, at the end of this episode, like he's making pancakes, and Lana she's like, "Oh, you're a pretty good guy," after having a talk with Lois about their men, and she's like, all of a sudden a wife actually like stopped and appreciated her husband.
How dare they?
And I
They're-
swear to
they're gonna
God,
get
I
letters.
was stunned.
Get letters.
they're gonna get letters.
They are gonna
There's
get
gonna be
letters.
tweets.
Cancel them.
I'm like, holy
How
shit.
dare they?
These
How
two women
dare
actually
they.
went out, had a few drinks, talked about each other's man, and then appreciated their men. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
How dare they?
That's very, very uncommon.
Peace in our time.
Right?
Right. No. Yeah. Paul had nothing to do with Edgar Wright. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was good.
Yeah. Like I said, if the whole season's good, I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot. But even still, season 2, they have plenty of time to ruin it. Look at the Flash. The Flash was pretty decent for the first couple seasons, and then
Yeah.
wow. I said decent. I didn't say it was like Academy Award winning. You and your
Also
strict-
true. Yeah, it was not vomit inducing.
Exactly.
Although I will say, if nothing else, I'll never get tired of hearing Kavanaugh say "Run, Barry, run."
Truth Seekers. That's the
Remember
name
when
of the,
Ivan Drago
show.
was on fucking which one was it?
Yeah, Arrow. He was on Arrow.
Arrow.
Oh yeah,
That's like the last good season. That's after
and
that it
people-
just got fucked.
People forget, like, he's actually a decent actor.
I'd hire him right now if I could for anything.
He came in and he was
Alien.
badass and gravitas and everything.
He was the best actor there.
He was the best.
He took
He
over
was.
every fucking scene he was in.
Yeah, he commanded that.
Mhm. And I'm not saying that, like, I don't know that the actors are evil. I think they're getting really crappy scripts, but I haven't heard from the actors like acting terribly that I know of, other than expressing. Look, like I say, like
There appear to be some good actors in Hollywood who are just in a really bad position and have to follow the stream.
no, I mean like the guy in Arrow, that the blonde kid.
Oh yeah, Steve Amell is still, even when he gets a little justicey, he still seems to be the nicest guy in fucking Hollywood.
Yeah, it's like if I say taxation and theft, and the other guy says social responsibility, and I'm like, all right, motherfucker, freedom of speech. I'm not gonna hate you for that. I support freedom of speech. Now, when they
Yeah.
get, they should put him in a wood chipper and that kind of shit, then I'm like, okay, you're just going beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he is a nice dude. It is almost disturbing how nice he is.
Yeah, yeah. You mean Lundgren or like both of them?
Amel.
The Arrow guy.
As far as I know, Dolph Lundgren is also.
Yeah, as far as I know, Dolph is a cool guy.
Yeah, he's
And I'm just
also,
guessing
like,
because
he's-
it's not like I heard he's good. I heard The Rock is good and that Vin Diesel is okay too.
I mean,
From when
as
they
it
came to
is,
Puerto Rico, but I haven't
fucking
heard
Dolph
anything
Lundgren
about
is
London.
10 times the scientist Bill Nye ever was.
That
Yeah,
tends to make smart people tend to be they could be nice.
Man's got like 5 or 6 PhDs.
Yeah, the guy's super
I didn't know
intelligent.
that. Okay,
He's, like,
Yeah,
insanely intelligent.
he's a legit fucking rocket scientist.
so how did they
Yeah.
get him? Now I'm surprised.
I guess he was also a bodybuilder.
Yeah, Ivan Drago
And
is
so,
like a super
you know.
smart dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Does he work
So
for?
I believe
for us?
technically it is Dr. Ivan Drago, but I'm not certain.
Holy shit!
Well, the guitar player for Faith No More, he was the guitar player. He's not anymore, but he was like a rocket scientist professor, and he's like sitting there playing like rock music for a alt band. It's like it's crazy. man, the
Guitarist
kind of-
for Queen, I think, worked for
guitarist
NASA.
for Queen.
He's
worked
a
for
rocket
NASA.
scientist.
Yeah.
Remember when professors were cool?
Right?
Yeah, not
Oh,
that
so
long.
long ago.
I miss Mr. Wizard, man.
Mr. Wizard.
Mr. Wizard was. There was another one that had a big rap. Remember that guy?
Oh, vaguely.
Yeah, he was like the Bill Nye but dirtier. Like the dirty, down and dirty version of Bill Nye. He was like
It was Beekman, but he was a dumbass.
Beekman. I think that's the one.
Yeah.
That they had a big rat with a suit.
That could have been. I didn't really watch Beekman. I was just
Oh,
aware
it
of
was
it.
so
It was
dumb.
the
Yeah,
show
you're
that
right,
came
he's a
on that I
dumbass.
turned on to a better show.
Yeah, it's like something you put in between.
And Bill
Oh,
Nye
man, they
was,
started football
like,
early.
I had kids when that happened, so I'm like, he's just a dumbass.
Oh man, how do you
This
keep
is not
looking
Mr.
good?
Wizard.
That makes you ancient.
I
Yeah,
could
work
be-
out,
I
right?
could be an old man. I could.
I
be an
lift
old man.
heavy things.
I can get heavy things.
Not very fucking often.
Not if I can avoid.
Not
You know
I-
what?
li-
This
I
thing.
lift this
I'm not
weed, I'll
gonna
tell you
need to. I'm not gonna need to restart, but I'm gonna go get a file from my other computer in the living room because I switched them out and I got the drawing I'm gonna work on over there. I'm gonna be right back. Let me mute myself.
Yeah, you're cool, man.
Cool, man.
But I don't know.
Look at
Plagueis-
you with your silhouette.
What? Well, I mean, I'm doing the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you said you were doing reference stuff
Yeah,
for,
just
for
quick
Dan.
references stuff. Yeah. I don't know if he's still in the chat because I gotta ask him if these are kind of looking okay for him. If he can make sense of them.
That one on top, are those horns? Or it says hair, but I'm not sure if it means there's hair there or if those horns are hair.
Those horns are her hair.
Okay.
She's like a short little thing, so she turns her hair into horns to make herself look more menacing.
Cool.
Yeah, so she's gotta look more evil. So, but
Figured I'd just clarify that just in case, seeing as how
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the point of the sketches.
well, that's what I was gonna ask Plague if he's. Well, I'm assuming he would have her hair up in the horns if he draws
Yeah.
them. That way.
I don't see him in chat for a while. He could be temporarily out, seeing as how he's at work and he's gonna come back.
Right, and that's fine. Like I said, these are just real quick reference sketches. I kind of got to actually draw her a little. I mean, he has the page references, but
Yeah.
I got to draw her facials a little better, just so that way he.
Have you never done any character model sheets?
No, dude, I don't do them.
I do them for myself just to make sure
I-
that I don't forget any costume bits.
Well, that's the thing with this though. Her costume kind of stays the same, but everybody's outfit kind of
Yeah.
changes a little bit because they're wearing regular clothes half the
Yeah,
time.
it's like even non-costume characters usually have some little character touches that identify them. And, and if you have more than a few characters, it can be easy to forget one or two here or there.
I just look at the page before it for reference. Yeah, dude, I work the worst ways possible.
Hope yesterday when you looked at the page before it was right.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed. I'm like, oops, I kind of messed up there. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
caught myself. But like
Yeah.
their outfits are pretty easy to remember. They're kind of stormtrooper like, so they're all white and stuff like that. And
Michael T. bringing the knowledge.
what did Michael? I'm further up on the list.
The Dolph Lundgren has a master's in chemical engineering from the University of Sydney and was awarded a Fulbright scholarship to MIT, which he gave up to pursue modeling and acting.
Yeah, I knew he was a smart dude.
Mm.
Hey, I borrow ideas.
Hey, I
Welcome.
borrow. How you
Yeah,
be?
I'm pretty behind in the chat.
I honestly, I am too. I'm just like the last half a dozen things.
What are you good for, Wolverine? I bring you in for these things. All right, there's Michael T's knowledge drop. And yeah, we got saw borrows. Everybody's saying hello. That's good. That's good. Okay.
Yes, there are many hellos.
All right, good. No, this is this is the preliminary. I'm gonna draw better face references for him and stuff. But no, I don't. I have 2 character designs, concepts, designs, but it's just the one thing. I don't do it, man. I just don't. I don't see the point almost.
Well, you know,
your whole page.
your whole angle is the Lucy.
Yeah, dude.
The Lucy Goosey.
Looks
Like I literally cast anybody I draw.
Yeah, no, I
I
let him
pull
develop
multiple angles of face reference, like
No, I let him develop on the page.
like I am not a portrait artist, so they never come out exactly, but they come out consistent.
Well, I mean, they're made up characters, so I don't want them to really look like anyone, except for obviously those trading cards. I mean, they don't have to look like the people who back those tiers. They could look like anything they want. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like the character I draw never looks like the person I'm using as reference, but they almost always look like the person I'm drawing from drawing to drawing.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so having cast the face and having multiple angles on the face that I'm drawing stays consistent from drawing
Right,
to drawing.
you have consistency, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a terrible portrait artist. So.
I mean, mine stay consistent, but they don't. Mainly because of their facial expressions, and I contort them quite a bit sometimes. That they kind of warp a little. But I think that's fine because your face warps a little bit whenever you make expressions anyway.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yes, Apex. That's a nipple on her cheek.
I want to learn how to do that, man.
What?
Have a
Draw nipples on
consistent
cheeks.
face. Well, yeah, that of course. Everybody wants to know do that, but I also want to have a consistency in the face from one angle to the other.
Reference.
It's the only way.
It's all about reference.
No, it's not the only way. Like
For that kind of
this-
consistency, you have to
No,
I'll tell you what. develop enough
Alright.
repetition
Okay.
based on
Gotcha.
having seen something that you understand how it moves, and then you can draw faces from different angles.
See this guy right here?
Because I can make a face, but I can't. Every time I take a different angle, it looks like a whole other person.
This is the key element right here. Basic shape. Like I just drew him as a square-headed dude, and then you just chisel it, you cut it, you let it build, get it its own form, give him a jawline here. Why not? There's his ear. It goes into the.
It looks a little like sculpting.
It is. It kind of
It
is.
is.
It
It
is like
is.
sculpting. Like, I just let him develop a little bit. I mean, obviously this is insanely rough, but
Yeah.
he's thick jaw dude. But the basic shape is still everything though. That basic rectangle, that'll be your key model, and as long as you can keep replicating, because even if I were to alter this a little bit and make it more tapered, his head just changed. So now he's a totally
Okay.
different character. So as long as I keep the same consistency of that shape, which is usually an oval to be all honest with you, but it
Yeah.
also depends on where you drop Like most character heads, they're usually an oval, but you can make eyes higher than what they should be because it's a comic book. It doesn't need to be.
Well, I
You know,
already
somebody's
got the
got a
guy. I just want the guy to look like the guy when I look at him from another. Well, you want to look at him?
yeah, dude, show him.
And also part
So
of
this is the guy.
part of your
Uh-huh.
consistency
Oh,
is
wait.
going to be is going to come just from becoming familiar enough with that
Yeah.
character
Huh,
and
why
knowing
is
that
it-
character.
Am I
Yeah,
showing
Uh,
this?
It starts to become, with enough practice, it starts to become the same kind of reflex as recognizing someone you know when you see
Uh,
them.
Am I showing this sketch?
Wait,
No.
hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, you can show it if you want. I'm just having a little
Yeah.
trouble with the pen. It's kind of like controlling the wrong work area. Okay.
I
You're
thought for a
fine.
second Jason was asking if he was successfully sharing. I was like, no, not yet.
Have a
Let me try now. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's this guy's face. Let me make him bigger.
Yeah, zoom in on him.
I presume you have drawn him from other than profile before.
Yeah, but that wasn't his face.
Okay.
It's a way. I might. Okay. Let me pull out the other one. That's a good point. The other reference I got is him, but let me do another layer on him. He's more robotic. Like he'd have like this kind of like lines that a robot has, like when the face opens up and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that's the shape of it, and I want to
if
keep
you-
the shape consistent besides the
If you
lines.
know what the shape
Oh.
of the nose is, like is it a wide bridge? Is it a long bridge? Is it thin? Is it is it a pointy nose? Is it?
It's kind of Roman.
If you figure out the structure of the cheeks and the xiphoid process, and,
I
and
think
everything,
I have-
you figure
I have
out
to
like
figure
what
that
the
out
dude
then,
looks like. Once you know what he
I didn't
looks
see you
like,
in here, Fade.
then all it's a matter of is getting it there.
All right, and
Okay.
Michael T, thank you for pointing out that Felix did not have a wrench. I got him now.
Oh
Thank you.
no,
Well, Felix hasn't really been in my chat, I don't think.
no.
So I just now wrenched him. So
And fuck, as far as I know, I don't. Oh no, I do. I'm sorry.
I don't have wrenches.
you got a wrench from me, I think.
I read a lot of Gene Colan's.
No, I mean on my channel. Nobody wrenches.
Oh, yeah, so you're better off.
Dynamic
You're kind of
body
safer that
gestures
way in a
and
way.
Yes, Apex. Gene Colan was very good with body gestures.
I mean, and one way to have consistency, honestly, yeah, is to just keep drawing that character's face like constantly in different positions, like over and over and over until you get it down. And that
even
is-
if you're just like sketching or doodling,
yeah, it really is.
it's all about becoming familiar with how you
I'm
see
kind
them
of
in your
digging what
head.
you were saying, Wolverine. I kind of think like that might work for me, like at this stage, because I think I'm still too rookie to like draw it over and over and get consistency. But you saying you like pick an artist that you want to use and you draw his face from every angle, and it may not look like the artist, but it
I-
always looks like your version of that artist.
Well, not necessarily an artist. Like I cast my characters. I go out and I find like
A person,
if I was casting a movie, who would I like?
yeah, that kind of thing.
And sometimes there's like dual casting, and I just kind of like smush them together in the process.
No, I don't know who to cast.
That can take me a long time. And
Just for the face.
part of my decision process in that is, can I find somebody who I can see works as a base for the face I'm looking for, and if so, can I find it at multiple angles, preferably multiple facial expressions.
Well, I'm casting a bad guy here, and let me see.
Yeah, bad guys are easier because actors like to make bad guy faces.
Well, but here's the thing.
They make
It's
bad
a
guy
ga-
faces and smile.
It's a
You
bad
can
guy.
find pictures of that all day.
It's a bad guy pretending to be a good guy. So he's got to have that like charm
Yeah.
that he can turn on, but that viciousness in there too, and be a robot. So it's got to be
For
cold.
specific expressions, use a mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, I would use them.
But for facial features,
Get a reference.
I
Gotcha.
or like I said, get like a couple of references. Like maybe that guy has the right kind of nose, and that guy has the right kind of chin or jawline or whatever. But you have something that then you have something to build on,
Gotcha.
and you can like sculpt in your head what that particular character's face looks like to you.
And
And once you know what they look like, you can You know
I'm
what
just
you're
kind of like
replicating.
starting this out, but I hope I do. Okay, I have to like make like a consistent character design and then hire an artist.
I didn't you say at one point, like a long fucking time ago, and I could be wrong because I have a terrible memory,
Yeah.
that you started drawing like not long before you started showing up in CG channels?
No, no, I've always kind of sketched as a therapy,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I started like thinking about like making maybe an IP, making this Robopope.
Or have you said something like drawing more seriously or something? I don't remember. I could be
Oh, I
totally
said I wanted
misremembering.
to be good enough for posters. I want to be good enough to be like a variant cover, good enough to be a card.
Yeah, cause like over the
Panel
last
art is
couple of years,
hard.
like in Frega's channel and shit, like
Like
I've
even if
definitely seen you progress.
Yeah.
listen, even if you're like a painter that does gallery work and you do oils and all that shit, panel work is still tedious shit that has to move a plot like you're doing a fucking storyboard. Sometimes some parts of it is not going to be interesting no matter how good the story is or the art it is because you're just going A to B. So some
True
parts
story.
of panel work I respect incredibly because of the tediousness of it, and few people manage to get through that part of it and make that part of it look exciting. But I understand that it can be a drag. It can be so you can
Yeah.
do a lot of pages that you just hate, but you got to do it.
Yeah.
Panel work is rough for me. I draw people.
That's what you
Everything else I
usually do.
gotta fucking claw out of paper.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. That's like your forte.
That's what I do. I'm a specialist. I draw humanoid figures.
Well, that's where I'm at. I suck at doing anything that has to do with the background, man. Or anything that has to do with the perspective and all that shit. Oh my god, it drives me nuts, man.
I learned how to claw it out just by going freelance and doing illustration work. And they're like, "Well, we want this." I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know how to draw any of that." Okay, I'll get that. I'll get on
Well,
that. I gotta
these
go
days
learn how
digital
to draw a
helps.
gun and a tank and a building. Fuck.
These
So I
days,
started learning how to draw individual things as the assignments came in.
yeah, that'll do it. Experience is one of the best teachers there is out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just repetition, though, to tell you the truth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a
In
young
most
Kurt
cases,
Russell.
I don't actually know how to draw
There's a
most of what I'm
little,
drawing, but my hand does.
I guess I'm sort of okay.
Protagonist character.
It looked kind of cool. You guys think it looks kind of cool?
Yeah, Boom Dan even said it looked good.
That torso is interesting. It's shaped well. It's
Oh,
kind
that's
of
wrong.
elongated. I'm not sure in a way that you meant, but in a way that is, I dig it.
Yeah, it's kind of like robotic. So if parts of it is gonna stretch, some of this I'm gonna have to do it a little bit like in
Um,
like they do with cable and all this.
yeah,
Not
but
cable.
like
Well,
that.
yeah, that they do like these little bars, like they put some lines in there that
Yeah,
indicate
but
that.
like that rib cage chassis is just slightly elongated lengthwise,
Yeah,
and
around
it's
here.
working. Uh, uh,
Yeah.
from like here down.
Okay. Yeah.
You see where it kind of like angles
Yeah,
in
it should be like if he had
the
pants,
torso.
the pants would supposed to be around here.
And yeah, and it's an interesting effect. Some of my preferred artists from the late '80s used to do that kind of shit. Early John Byrne used to do that kind of shit.
It makes him look like tough and slim, like sleek.
Yeah, it's sleeking. Yeah. And you're getting good depth on the torso chassis, so that's good.
I'm trying to like make sure it looks kind of three-dimensional.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. You still doodling up there, Jason?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, trying to the references.
But to get to do this, I would have gone already through a whole notebook. You understand what I'm saying? It's too expensive to get to do what I do on digital. I would have to go through so much paper
2, 3.
and
Just for
trace
this,
it and
just
have
just
extra
for
tools.
just to block out this fucking Phantom piece, I have 4 sheets of typing paper taped over each other with individual parts overlapping.
Well, what I like about
It's
digital,
fucking ridiculous. Okay.
what I like about
Sheets.
digital is like
It's
an
over here.
infinite number of transparent canvases
Yes, yes.
that I can give any background I want to.
I
It's,
I tried digital a bunch of years ago, and it's just too unnatural for me. So I had to go back to this traditional
school.
version of layers that I invented somewhere around 1999.
Frog G
some
says
people
Made
it
swear
looks
by the
good.
iPad. If you ever make a Switch, I think the iPads they're like gotten real cheap now. And
Yeah,
the one with the pencil, I heard it's like very natural feeling.
it's just the nap is wrong. It doesn't it's
Oh
so
yeah, there's some
unnatural.
adjustment. You know.
Yeah.
Apex says he's got tidy whities. Frog G says it looks good.
On the plus hand, my daughter appreciated inheriting the tablet.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's for me, it's like a therapy. I mean, like literally, when shit gets
Yeah.
like I don't want to fucking deal, I just get lost in a drawing, man.
Well, you use Procreate, right?
Now, right now, I'm using Sketchbook.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
still,
used Procreate, but right now I'm on the Sketchbook.
Yes,
Yeah.
tiny whiteys.
Well, yeah, the iPad actually, I think it saves you quite a bit of money actually once you get like a one-time purchasable app or a free app. It saves you a bunch of money in the long run, rather than
This
just
one I
the-
think is free, and it's decent because
Yeah.
it's made by them people that make AutoCAD. They
Yeah,
use that.
I have that program actually, and it's not bad.
The Sketchbook.
you have.
The,
Yeah, Sketchbook.
oh, it's fine. I love it, man.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
a good
using
one.
it for years. I've been paying for it. Remember when you had to pay for this shit? Oh my god, dude.
I don't remember because I just discovered Sketchbook, so I
Oh,
always had it for
man.
free. Yeah.
Well, if people that have been using it for a couple of years, no, they used to have to pay a premium to get it. You couldn't just have it willy nilly.
Yeah, for a free program, it's definitely amazing. That's for sure.
That's because right now what they're surviving on is licenses. They're like, okay, maybe you can't pirate it, but if you pirate it and your stuff breaks down, you can't call customer service.
Yeah.
Your company can't call customer service. So anybody in the pro space has to get that license and that subscription type deal. And sometimes students do it too because they get a discount or whatever. And that's how they're starting to make their money because this old model of selling a CD of a program, it ain't working no more. Now everybody wants to sell you Office by the month. Manga Studio has another name now.
Yeah. It's I forgot what it even was.
I
Chat probably knows.
Manga Studio is now Clip Studio or something like that.
Yeah, Clip Studio. That's it. You're right.
Yeah.
And Sketch uses Sketchbook. Seems appropriate.
That's
You're
good.
not
That's
wrong.
you know what I should have noticed that before, but I hadn't. So that's a good one.
Not even wrong. Good
I
call, Fro.
I hadn't noticed that. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I sketch I do sketches every medium, traditionally, digitally, watercolor. I mean, I just do what I do.
Well, for me, I usually can't do color. Like in my whole life, I've tried a little digital, and the best color I've ever done is digital.
Yeah, but
But-
yeah, that's fine.
But regular, no good. And pencil, especially mechanical pencil. I didn't like regular HB pencils, and specifically like 5 or a 7 point, preferably a 5 point, and kind of like a B, not too hard.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Mechanical
yeah,
pencils are really handy. My only problem is they're not vaguely sharp enough.
okay.
Well, are you talking about like the steel ones, or are you talking about regular mechanical pencils?
Any of them.
Because the
Okay.
steel ones, you can buy a sharpener and sharpen it pretty much just like a regular wooden pencil.
Yeah.
The
When
one,
I get desperate, I sharpen my pencils with a knife. So
I
try to
no,
get
well,
the
basically
needlest
what
point possible.
most people were just use like a scratch board and just
Yeah, that works too.
you sharpen it. Yeah, you get like a nice
Yeah.
good brick up there. Then you just kind of like whittle it down to like a nice sharp point. I use a 0.5. That's what I consider like a good. a nice. I can go with a thicker pencil, but I like to once I start with one pencil, that's the one I'm going to use all the way to the end.
I have one over there. I always forget which one it is though, because I don't use pencil as much because I can barely see it. So whenever I ink over it, my inks are usually just slightly off from what I penciled anyway. But I still do pencil every now and then just as a placeholder. That's why my pencils are insanely loose, and my inks are mainly just what I go at. So.
Well, with me, the intention is never comics, right? When I was doing it on paper. So when I do a pencil, it was always supposed to be finished and ended in pencil. And when I did something that said ink, it was always supposed to be like beginning and ending in ink. So when I did use ink, there's two styles I'd use, like that loose ink, like a 5-point loose ink, like a what do you call those? Oh my God, guys, everyone uses. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Microns?
That. Like a micron.
Yeah.
And one thing I like to do was, I don't know if, como se dice, puntillismo, where you go like point by point and you make a whole bunch of little points, until it makes like a shadow and like an image.
Yeah.
I used to do that with ink, or ballpoint shadow. I don't know. There's something about shadow with a ball pen that if you treat it, like gently, it's almost has like the kind of gradation you could do with a pencil.
I actually have a ballpoint pen. I with my campaign, I sent out a lot of ballpoint pen sketches in the books that I did at work.
Were you ever surprised of the have you ever tried to get like a little bit like a gradations in shadow with the ballpoint?
Oh, dude, I did it all the time.
It's nice, right?
Surprisingly. And actually,
surprisingly
working in straight ballpoint helped me drastically improve.
Because it's like an in-between. It's like the happy medium, right?
Yeah, it is. But also, like, you got to go with your mistakes. You know what I mean? So, like, if you make a mistake, you just got to keep. You guys just got to keep incorporate it or work with it, and it's great. I love working with ballpoint.
I think with me, digital has led to a little bit of stagnation. I keep redoing something that I wouldn't redo if I had it on physical. Yeah. And I think some people that work in physical kind of know that and fear the digital a little bit for that.
Yeah, I mean, you can get hung up a lot on trying to be perfect in digital because you can keep correcting it. You can keep fixing it. And you just got to you can't be you have to be, just go with the flow and be like, okay, 3 times is enough. I'm going to move on now.
Malin says that he just goes by a timer or something like that.
Yeah, well, we all can't be Malin.
No, but like people got different techniques, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to try that one too. See if I could like, okay, I'm going to draw this much a day and that's it.
I don't know if you've seen Frega's Instagram. You just now did an Instagram, which is good. You go to Frega Couch Doodles. He has his time-lapse sketches in there where he does like a 30-minute sketch. Since
this new, I've only followed 2 or 3 people that got recommended. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, follow Couch Doodles, Dan Frega, and you can see his time lapses of his 30-minute sketches that he does because they're timed, and he's gonna finish the sketch in that time frame. And it's a sketch. It's nothing that he's married to. It's just him warming up or practicing or having fun, and they're beautiful, dude. I think you'll get a cake. I mean, and it's Frega. I mean, come on. But yeah, follow Couch Doodles, man.
Yeah, I think I already did.
Awesome.
But it's good advice, man, because I remember I did learn a little bit. I got a little bit faster when we were doing. Remember, we used to go in with them and do a little drawing.
Yeah, dude, I remember. Yeah, back in the day.
Well, that got me a little going, man. That's why I was wanting to get on here with you guys, because kind of like in good conversation, you kind of like lose yourself too.
Yeah,
it's like a double therapy.
Yeah, and like even I keep looking for tips and stuff on techniques and how to do things the proper way. And that's you. Why am I highlighting you, Wolverine?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because you're blind.
Yeah, this is true.
You're right.
You're right.
I'm constantly watching everybody else. Even Jason, whose style is so very different from mine. I pull shit out of stuff he's doing.
I don't know if I have a style. I copy people, basically.
Well, that's
pretend I'm Jim Lee and all these people.
Hey, man, that's pretty much what I did.
Not good enough to be Caesar, but maybe a Liefeld.
I think you could draw feet a little bit better, but.
Oh, okay. Let's see my feet. Okay. We're doing the foot test. Let's look at the footsie tootsie. What you think? Huh? How am I doing?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
not bad.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Let me increase the. Let me see.
No, but I mean, like I looked at a lot of Sam Keith and Jonathan Wayshack and Todd McFarlane, and those are the people I was influenced heavily by. Like even Kirby and there's a lot of people, but it kind of just molded into my own little thing, you know.
Uh, there's one thing I could say about your foot. Just the one foot, not both feet.
This one is too big, right?
No.
I actually
no.
like that.
Zoom back in a little bit. I mean, it might be slightly, but
I like that,
that's
though.
debatable.
I think I should move maybe the.
Yeah, I mean,
the-
it's working the way it is. Zoom back in a little bit.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, focus on where the foot meets the
Sean
ankle.
Chen, yeah, from Valiant.
I think the
Mm,
foot is
yeah.
meeting the ankle line just a hair too high. It needs to slide down a little bit.
Don't nitpick.
Okay.
Don't nitpick, Wolverine.
No, you can help me out.
When
Yeah, see,
when you
It's an easy
nitpick, he
fix.
gets to see.
You mean
how
like
it-
lower? Right here?
No, not the ankle.
Okay.
You see the band that goes around his ankle,
Yeah.
right before the top of the foot. Pull the foot from the bottom of that line and the entire foot.
This part.
Yes.
Push it farther up.
Because- No, down, just slightly from where it was.
Here.
It's
Like
a
around
little
here.
too much. A little too much.
See, this is nitpicky, Wolverine.
Yes, it's
This
gonna
is-
be
a very-
This is insanely nitpicky. No,
Uh,
Sketch, it's fine. Don't
Right
listen.
enough.
no, he
No,
can
I
put it.
kind of see it.
He can put it
Yeah,
back, but this way he can see what it looks like this way and judge for himself.
Wait a minute,
Nitpicky.
wait a
That's
minute.
nitpicky.
Just,
me
just
see.
a little
Okay,
hair up and
while you're
try
doing
to
this-
get the line of the ankle bone to slightly align with where it was.
Well, while you're doing this, Frog G says it passes the foot test.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, take that life out. I'm kidding.
Right about there.
I'm kidding, life out.
Apex Comics says it looks great, Sketch.
Thank you.
I wouldn't necessarily tilt it because
No tilt. Okay, let me go back.
then the angle might suggest that you might want to have to draw a little bit of the of the heel, and it's fine the way it is without the heel.
Because the one in the back isn't going. It's just gonna be this one.
Yeah.
I got
yeah.
a transparent one back there. But
But
no,
see,
there is
this
just the same.
Yeah, and see there you got a little bit of line distance for the tendons that connect the top of the foot to the ankle.
And even though it's correct, it's very nitpicky.
It is, and
Yeah.
like if he wants to put it back, that's totally valid. But he can see it this way.
But even if you didn't do it this way, it still would have been fine.
Yes, it
Is
would
Is
have
what
been fine.
Is what I'm saying.
My entire point was entirely nitpicky.
Yeah, that's fine.
Uh,
I don't have a
and-
problem with that.
In all fairness to Jason, I was gonna end with that.
Well, I mean,
he's very not wrong.
well, I mean, you're talking to a nitpicker, so
Yeah, like that's partially my role. I'm the guy in this neighborhood who's like, okay, your anatomy's just a little off right here.
Yeah.
I'm the drill sergeant. That's why I don't say much to people who are. I try not to give a whole lot of art suggestions because I fall into art teacher mode.
Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna try to.
Poor Sketch, he's just trying to have some fun.
I know
I've seen
pussy,
him.
man.
I've seen him make
I know
Frigga do this
pussy.
to him
I can
for
take it.
over 2 hours.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No,
I'm
no,
joking.
you kick me.
No, I ain't kicking you, Sketch.
No, okay. Instead of kicking me, then you suggest what you can do is you bust me in the chops.
Nah. You're fine, man.
You can bust my chops, and I'll bust your chops.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah, nah, hey, people bust each other's chops. That it is what it is. It's cool. But I do kind of see what he was saying, though. And I kind of want to work that
No,
that part of the
there's
art
nothing
a little bit.
There's nothing
Let me
wrong
see.
with learning it, but also learning to know that it doesn't. You can get away with it just fine. Is also
Yeah, it would
a
have
key-
worked before.
But that's also a key thing you gotta keep in mind too. Like if you see the mistake and you're like 90% done, you don't have to fix it because it's really not a mistake. But if his foot was like where his knee was, then yeah, fix it. But
Yeah.
you know,
At
some
that
I
point,
get
it all
it.
comes down to how much it bugs you
right.
and how much time you've got.
I got all
Like,
the time in the world.
does this just need to be done now? Do I need to let this whole piece go? That is an important place to know.
This is like my baby. After I do this, I gotta like commission someone to give me a turnaround, and then I gotta fund each page. And after each page is done, I gotta get a fiduciary.
That
And that's
was so very near to inappropriate. I
where was I
I
going with
enjoyed
that?
What?
someone to give you a what?
Oh, fiduciary.
A turnaround. Yeah, no, but it's
Turnaround,
not like
yeah.
it's not that kind of turnaround. It's not like it's not like
Yeah, it's
the
not a reach around. It's just a turnaround.
no.
Turn around.
No, usually you ask
Every
for a
now and
turnaround
then
when
I
you
get
pick your
a
masseuse
little-
at the parlor, right?
There you go.
It's like, okay, that one turn around.
Turn around.
Yeah, I'll
turn
take that one.
There you go. Turn around. Turn.
Although depending on the massage parlor, it might be just turnover. Yeah.
Ours are Puerto Rican, so if they shoot each other, it's because they hate each other. They're all the same.
But I've known some of them Puerto Rican girls.
I've known.
Might
I've
be
known
worth a
my,
risk.
One of my yeah. Well, my
It's a
friend,
fun
he's
time,
Puerto
man, and a
Rican.
good massage.
I was married to a Latina.
They can be fire, dog.
Yeah, oh, dude, man, tell me about it. Oh, dude, I was like, man, she's feisty.
I used to be able to cuss a blue streak for 3 minutes and like 15 seconds, and I learned it all from this Puerto Rican girl I knew in high school.
I knew
Oh, we talk fast, man.
I dated a Cuban lady, Cuban woman. She was nice.
They're a lot like Puerto Ricans too.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely would get triggered at things. I'm like, yo, just calm down. Like, just they didn't mean anything. They're not looking at anything. Relax.
Like, no, it's disrespect.
Exactly is what she said. That's disrespectful. I'm like, no, they're just no.
Bitch, what you looking at?
They're just driving down the road.
Baby,
They
no,
didn't
baby,
look at
no.
you.
Well, you gotta understand, in Latin countries and places like Cuba and Puerto Rico, all this, looking someone in the eyes is a sign of hostility. All right, so if you're in Puerto Rico and you're like talking to someone at a counter or something, and you just stare them in the eye, that guy's gonna want to fight you because what are you, my woman? Well, you look at me in the eye. You gonna take me out on a date or something, motherfucker? That kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But for Americans, looking each other in the eye during a conversation is perfectly normal. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So there is
Looking
that
away
kind
from
of like,
someone
like
is shady. Yeah.
yeah. So there's like that kind of cultural difference. And if you talk to Puerto Ricans, they'll probably look you in the eye, and then they're gonna look somewhere else and keep talking. And they'll look for a second or two, and then they're gonna look away because like staring into a man's eyes is like, no, you're not a woman. What is this? Stop looking at me like that.
I don't think about you. I don't think of you that way. I mean. I
Yeah,
like you.
yeah.
Not
I'm like, you're a
that
beautiful
much.
man, but no hugging. Stay away. It ain't like that.
I didn't realize that, man.
I like, yeah. Instead of no, usually you'd say no homo. I'd like, just to adjust with the times. I'm saying no hugging.
Keep it hetero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Super straight.
Keep it hetero.
Keep it
Even in
hetero.
super jail.
It's the channel motto. Keep it hetero.
It is channel motto. Keep it hetero. Yeah. I mean, we got nothing against anything else, but. keep it hetero.
Yeah. Just don't touch the host. No hugging.
It's kind of like don't pee in my pool. You know, you're in my house. Keep it hetero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave that portion blank. See, her hair isn't black; it's just stringy. Plago, are you still in the chat? I don't know if you're still there. See, like, oh, I'm not sketching.
I don't even want to know what
You guys was doing
she
the big
meant by
boot.
pat. Oh no, passes. Oh, okay. Sketch's foot. Okay, sorry. Old chat.
What?
You guys was
What's that?
doing an old in the old stream. You were doing a big boob goblin, right?
Dan Plago is doing the Goblin Girl. Yeah.
Yes, the Goblin Girlfriend.
One of you guys was doing like color for it or something, right? You was doing the flats.
No. I was doing just a fan art
A
piece
fan
of
piece,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I was doing.
Oh, that's sweet, man. That's so nice.
Yeah. So I obviously haven't touched it in a while, but I was actually starting to
Cool.
do the highlights and the shadows fairly recently.
Oh man.
Yeah, but Dan's a friend, so I was just doing like a little quick not quick because it's taking a little bit longer than it should, but just some fan art, you know,
A demonstration on your technique.
or just like I like to like because it's his character and I like to marry styles. So I was using like the Boob Dan style incorporated with my style. I can try to find it. You can keep sketching up while I try to
That
find
sounds
it.
nice.
Yeah, if I can find it. I hope I saved it. Knowing me, I didn't.
While you're looking for that,
Well, if you open the
an-
program, check
a short
recent.
anecdote that I found amusing.
All right.
I discovered today just how easy it is when you're trying to draw a wolf to draw a giant raccoon.
That is yes, yes. It's because it looks like his head is too little, right?
Yes, and too squat and everything. It just like there was no fixing it. I'm like, I have drawn a giant raccoon, and this needs to go away now.
That's where it is. Okay. That's what I do. I search for it and then I open the file location to try to find it.
I don't do animals a lot either. I usually
know.
do like a cross, like I'll do a dude with like legs from that movie. What was that?
Digigrade legs.
Legend, I think it was. He's got like a big old devil with big old like
Yeah, Legend.
Oh
has
yeah,
that
darkness.
Darkness, yeah.
well, that guy with the big horns. Yeah, like that horn, that kind of horns, but feet like a goat,
Yeah,
that kind
the
of
goat-
thing.
Yeah,
Or a head like an eagle.
Digigrade goat legs.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is
basically
strangely enough, animal people, anthropomorphic animal people, those are not difficult to draw. Animals are difficult to draw.
but this is
Yeah,
the,
because people
Goblin
seen
Girl.
animals. They know what they look like.
This is the
It's
Goblin
fucked up.
Girl
That's
fan
the
art
Goblin
so far.
I think it's going
I-
good, man.
Nice,
Yeah, I don't
man.
think you'd put in any of that skin tone when last time I saw it.
No, I didn't.
I
have
think
a
you've
lot
done
of this
good.
stuff. Thanks, man. Yeah, Plago.
What does the boot man think? Is he here? Oh, he's at work. I'm sorry.
No, but he's seen it. Like I did it while on stream with him a few times, and he's like, what'd you do with the gauntlet? That's cool. And he kind of chased one of the girls to have it, and same thing with like a couple other features. He's like, I'm putting it in the book. Putting it in the book. I'm like, all right, whatever, dude.
It's nice.
So,
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah. So I mean, it's not done, but yeah. So yeah,
cool.
but you know, I incorporated some of his style with the big boobage and stuff, and I got my traditional like weird lip crap going on or extra proportions and stuff. I don't know, man. I just
I like it. I'm
Thanks.
I'm down, man. If it was my IP, I'd be like, hell yeah.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. But yeah, that's why I was wondering if Plago's in the checks. I have, or you know, Boob Dan's in the checks. This is like her regular looking self here.
Okay.
And then
Apex says, "What's her number?"
Yeah.
and then
He likes the horn. He say he horny.
Honk if you're horny.
I just want to know if some of these are good. If he wants more, I could draw her full body, I guess, but he already has those references. But yeah.
Oh,
so-
wait, there he is. It's fantastic. Jason knows I'm a huge fan of it. Oh, that was a fan piece. What
That
about
was-
this,
that was the
Dan?
fan piece. Yeah. Yeah. Catch up, Dan. Actually,
Catch
the
up.
chat has to catch up. Do you
Yeah.
want more reference, Plagle? Do you want me to draw more, or is this up here good enough? Like her hairs and horns, those are little metal doohickey things she could hang herself up by.
Although
I
to be
didn't draw
fair,
her-
the lag time on YouTube streams is
It's- yeah,
longer
that's why
than we really think it is.
That's why
I think it has increased.
That's why I'm still vamping.
Yes.
But I could draw her lower half, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory. He's got like a sash. And he doesn't have to draw like the whole figure either. So I need to know if like this is good. Does he want more? Does he want less?
I think I gotta redo all the feet.
So bad.
Nope,
You
nope.
don't.
I'm just gonna draw it all over again.
That's what I
No,
do.
it's just that I don't like the boot design now, and I gotta make them both the same. Otherwise, it's gonna be weird.
No,
I like
no.
the first-
Starting
I
the whole
like-
book over from scratch.
I
I'm
like
starting the
one
whole
you-
book over from scratch. You know what?
I
You're
like
right. Giving up on art. No, I'm kidding.
I like the one you
Damn.
have facing us. I like the one that's facing us, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Your
wouldn't
your,
redo that
your
one.
angle
Yeah.
got a little thick, but I like it.
Oh, jeez, man, always so nitpicky.
I I propel toward perfection.
I propel.
No, it's held up by magic.
Okay.
The hair is made into her horns by magic. She's a mage, so to speak. She's a magic user. So, and I already
I gotta
put right
remember
here.
that whatever I design, whoever has to draw it has to draw at the same time, the same way always.
Yeah, don't make it
So
too
I gotta.
finicky.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to like. You know what? I'm going too complex here, and anybody I ask to fucking do some turnarounds and to make me a book out of this, they're gonna be like,
Oh, I'm not sharing my
I,
screen.
yeah,
Hold on, I gotta jump over to mine. So see, Playable? See how here it says metal things?
metal.
Cause she can hang herself up with those, or she can like tie chains to them and then lash them to
It's
another
like
human and tear them
studs
apart.
or something.
Well, they're like loops, so you can hook stuff into them.
Ah, okay.
So I mean, she can use them to whatever weird, sadistic fashion that she desires. And then the cybernetic enhancements on the side of her face that go down into her outfit. That
The cyber
you never
lipstick.
see. She doesn't have
of
cyber
course,
lipstick. She doesn't have
chameleon wear.
It looks like a tube of lipstick. Little cyber arm.
cyber-
Oh, I thought you meant that like she had like special lipstick that did something.
Yeah, she
Yes,
is,
it auto applies.
Yeah,
Jetsons
no, it's like
lipstick.
nano machine lipstick that changed color on its own and shit.
she has cybernetic enhancements.
Hey,
But,
what'd you
Injects
taste like strawberries today?
injects that poison ivy shit into you
but yeah.
with a kiss.
You could even, if you want to like shadow up her eyes, to give her some eyeshadow. There you go. She's got some eyeshadow, some darker
Basic
circles.
shades.
She's evil. So evil. There you go. Look at that. Oh yeah. Get it. Get it, girl. There you go. See, now she's evil. So evil. Yeah, okay. I'm waiting for you to. They're Playful. I just said what they are. Do you want me to write it down? I mean, they're just decorative, really. I don't use them in the book at all. I just thought it looked cool. So, but no, like she could put like hook chains into them and then like hook those into somebody's body and just pull them apart. So I don't know. She can do whatever she wants. She's a super powerful magic user. So, the cybernetic
She's a
enhancements-
strong, independent mage.
She is. She is. She's kind of a man hater, but not. Like she
Bad man hate.
Oh,
like
here she comes.
She likes men, but
He's a man.
she uses them for her own pleasure, and then discards them because she doesn't care for them, so to speak. And then she's got like this collar here that just pops up a little bit. Pop up the collar. You know, that's how it works. She goes,
Absolutely.
You can highlight the lip a little bit, and then there you go.
Why is this controlling?
There you
I
go.
want to control the layer.
Little shadow here. There you go. There you go. I just keep noodling until Dan answers.
Yeah. Start working on something tonight.
Perfect. I will start working on something tonight. You're at work, Playable. I know you like to work at work, but take a little time with it. What's her number? Oh, that's the Goblin Girl. That's
The Goblin Girlfriend.
The number is Dan Plague's the Goblin Girl now on Indiegogo. Sign up for the pre-launch fund.
The number is whatever the number Indiegogo assigned to this campaign.
That is right. Sounds like an ex of mine.
Yeah. Listen, if you want her number, if you want a number, there's a process. What you do is sign up,
Sign up for.
then you buy the book, and then it says back her number. That's the number. She's gonna
That's
love
the
you.
number. Yeah. She'll love you forever as long as you have the book.
Yep.
Yeah, Plague, she's got like those arched eyebrows that make her look a little more evil and mean. I think you'll do fine, man, with what you got. I'll send this to you, Dan, on the Twitterverse.
Yeah.
If you want me to do more, though, dude, I will. I don't mind. but I do also want your take on it. So whatever you do, I kind of want it. I kind of want you to have your own thing. I'm on the wrong layer.
It's not good.
Whatever. I'm trying to move this head over a little bit, and I was on the other layer. Don't give me this sass. Do what I want you to do. All right, there we go. It's just moving over to the shoulder a little bit too much.
You got that?
Is the equipment not being respectful?
Correct, sir. You are correct, sir. Respect my authority.
You can't have no disrespect, man.
Respect my.
No disrespect, man.
You got it, Jason?
Y decía, no, esa me está faltando respeto. Just talk. Yeah, you got a flashback. You see that? Yeah. Just keep going and going and going. You're like, oh my God, will she ever stop?
Stop. Like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak Spanish. That's how I knew she was mad. She started yelling at me. I'm like, yep. All right, whatever.
Yeah, at that point, it's just venting.
Yeah, it's just venting. It's like, yeah, you go.
You just let her like, okay,
Yeah.
this isn't about me anymore.
Yeah.
I can't screw this up. I can't even understand it.
It's about whoever wronged you 12 years ago. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Yep.
Jason, share my screen for a second.
I will do so.
Thank
I will
you.
do so.
And let me know, because I can't see what you're doing.
I shared it.
Okay. I was going to say, Sketch, you were talking about trying to make sure that you don't overcomplicate your design.
Yeah.
These gauntlets and these boots, which are meant to match, I redesigned over a dozen times, simplifying them.
Why do I remember this?
I did this piece on Topicless.
Okay, that's why I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the first of these big splashy pieces I did
That's
on
right.
Topicless.
It kind of reminds me of I think his name is Mercury. Was that the dude that had wings on his ankles?
Yeah. The wings on the ankles are a nod toward there, although most of the imagery is pseudo-Egyptian.
Okay.
But the nod, the wings on the ankles were a specific nod.
Okay.
And easy shorthand.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first.
Who's this guy with a
versions-
mustache? He looks interesting.
That's a villain I've got about this much information on and some ideas in my head.
Oh. Can I call him Stalinbot?
I think the last name I had for him was Baron Clockwork.
Okay, that's nice. He reminded me a little of
you
Stalin,
see all
though.
the-
That's why.
all the
Well,
gears
Stalin
going
has
down
the
in here.
mustache different. He doesn't peek it at the corners.
Yeah, and originally one of these was going to have a monocle on it, but it just wasn't working when I was working it out.
No, this works better than a monocle.
Yeah, especially with the...
It's a robot. They're both basically monocles.
Yeah, right? But yeah, the first like dozen or so designs for these gauntlets and boots were so fucking intricate, and I'm like, there's no way me or anyone else ever wants to draw these ever. I just have to keep going and make this more simple,
You don't want it.
while still giving it the illusion of being complicated. Because the actual shapes involved are still boiled down to simple shapes.
You want to be intricate, interesting, but not impossible.
Yeah,
You're-
yeah.
Hey, Sketch, you ever watch any of Vinny's drawing tutorials?
Okay,
I think so. I think I've seen one or two, but not
Yeah.
in a while.
that's all.
So yeah, you should. Yeah, I'll hold on. I'm doing something.
You got one in mind? If you got one in mind for me, I'll check it out.
No, I would just check them all out, to be honest with you, because Vinny knows his stuff. You know what I mean?
Cool.
So yeah, I would definitely look at Vinny's drawing tutorials. I think it's a lot of it is basic training type stuff for now, but it's still very informative and in depth. So he's a good instructor.
Maybe for the next auction, I can make you a piece.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Yeah,
You guys got a cause or something? What's it for?
money?
Oh, that's a good cause. I love that cause. It's fucking fantastic cause, man.
Really, it's to get just art into the hands of fans that can't afford it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like the main goal for me.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think for everyone else, because I've been telling everybody that signs up for it, look, this isn't an EVS auction. This is a lower end auction. These are for fans without deep pockets, and everyone knows ahead of time. Everybody knows to provide.
No,
the
wait a
steep
minute, but they're welcome. If you got the deep pocket, you can get over here. You know, we
no,
don't have
I'm not
nothing against.
I'm not
kidding.
discouraging anyone, but at the same time, I want people to be able to afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
And not go
yeah.
broke
That's
after
a
the
tough
first
auction.
couple people.
Yeah.
That's a tough
Yeah.
auction. There's a lot of goodwill there, so a lot of people are willing to like, boom.
Right. And you know, stuff gets a little high. It might. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have such like sketches that you know. I'm sure some people can afford. You know what I got. I could show a couple right here.
No,
aside from
right
the one
now
I
I
did.
can't even afford to pay attention, man. It's sad.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Like I showed this one on the last night. I can stop sharing my screen because I'm done. All right. I showed this one last night on the. I was showing off a lot of stuff, but here's a death.
Oh, that's
I'm not-
sweet, man.
Yeah,
I like
it's just
that.
thanks. It's just a quick sketch. You know, so this is obviously isn't.
Yeah,
like
but
an
it's got
$80
character. It looks like it's moving and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it looks
Yeah,
like
this
she's
is-
on some. What is she on? Let me
She's on a
see.
skull. Just a
Sweet.
Quick, yeah, it's a quick skull. So yeah, but this obviously isn't an $80 piece or anything. So you know, a fan could get this for like maybe even like $20 or so. If they,
I think that's good. I think there's like some type of people specifically that would like maybe frame it up and put it on a wall. It's
Yeah,
got a
dude,
certain
I
look
would.
about it. It's got a certain look about it. I like it, man. I think it's sweet.
Thanks, man. Yeah, and the funny thing is, there's like, oh, I made you embiggened.
Embiggen.
I'm sure someone's got a emo daughter or niece that would fucking love it.
On the back of it.
You know
was
when you got a kid that
Ghost
dresses
Rider.
just like that? Oh, that one on the back looks good too. I like that skull.
That was a
Yeah,
Ghost Rider
yeah.
that I was like, yeah, I don't like it, so I drew on the other side.
Oh, that's a sweet Ghost Rider, man.
I just like the way he's pointing, like, you are not gonna get the rest of this Ghost Rider pick.
You know what? You know what I did a while ago? I did like a Ghost Rider versus Parallax.
Oh,
Huh.
that's cool.
Right?
That's
Imagine
cool.
that you could make
Dynamic.
death, you could make fear, you could make fear
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, there you go. I did this Batman one on Topicless, just testing out the paper. You know, but it's a sketch. You know, it is detailed, but it was just something I was noodling. So I don't see
Sweet.
this as being in a highly expensive piece. So these are the kind of things like I'm selling. There's more highly detailed stuff that I'm going to be putting in, but I want people to be able to get some cool stuff. You know.
Oh man.
Oh wow, that was cool. Hold on, I want to go back to that one.
Ooh, what were?
Ooh, look, that's cool. I mean, I can't see you, Wolverine, but you can see what
Yeah.
screen is being shared right now. That's
Yeah,
pretty nifty.
yeah.
I like that one. There we go.
Oh
interesting,
man,
right?
I can't find it right now. This is crazy. I knew I had it. Let me see. Let me look at the playlist.
What can't you find?
My Ghost Rider versus
Parallax.
fucking Parallax, man. I think if you like Ghost Rider, you'd like it. Maybe
Yeah, I do. I
private
like
it.
Ghost
No,
Rider.
here it is. Here it is.
Oh, you found it? All right.
Let me put it over here. I should like it, right? I got a like. All right.
All right, way to go, man.
Thank you, me. Oh, you're welcome. You know I love you.
Hey, that's important to love yourself. You know?
Yeah, maybe a little too much, but it's lonely out here.
It's rough in these streets.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, it's kind of loading a little. Let me see.
What did you do the time lapse in?
It's a 2-speed.
No, I mean like whenever
It's
you
a
were.
sketchbook. This is sketchbook, but on iPad, it's
Okay.
got like a record feature. I used to have
Right,
like an iPad, real nice.
Yeah, see, that's what I liked about Procreate. It records at a higher frame rate. So
Yeah.
they go even faster.
Not only that, a sketchbook, the recording, it can. I wanted him to pull on Parallax's fucking tongue and shit. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, on Sketchbook, sometimes the recording will like glitch out and you'll fucking lose a whole session.
Oh,
Hmm.
that sucks, man.
Damn.
And if like sometimes I was drawing and I didn't care about I cared about the drawing more than the recording because I was making the drawing, so I had a video to share. You
Mhm.
understand what I mean? It
Yeah.
would piss me off so much. That's kind of like why I started using Procreate on the iPad because it's way better at recording.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I like
But I
it.
can't find a desktop version. I don't think it exists.
Yeah, if you gotta have a Mac.
No, I don't got a Mac.
That's why, yeah. You gotta have a Mac.
I don't get down with Macs, man. I like their
I-
phones. They make great phones.
I have an iPad, but I have a PC. I don't have a Mac. I'd rather have a PC.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Their
Yeah.
mobiles, they're king of mobile. I'll give it to them. But when it comes to like, I gotta do stuff, I'm sorry. If I'm gonna do some editing, if I'm like, what I was doing is I got a couple of computers and I got like I had an LGA 1200 motherboard with an i7, I mean one of them new i7s on it, right? But then I got an i9, right? And I needed a bigger cooler. I needed like a couple of things bigger. So I just like, I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy the parts and have two PCs. And this
Yeah, there
other
you go.
PC, I'm just gonna relegate it to like a media PC. And out of all these parts, I'm gonna make two PCs.
It's not bad to have a backup, actually.
I got one that's basically for streaming and doing this kind of art thing. This is a PC I made for this. This one is running a 2070 Super, and the other one's running a 2080 Super.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
It's like I can play on it and I can render video for
Okay.
editing video, which is like the more important thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I do all that crap on mine. I don't even know the specs half the time. I always forget them. And it's funny because Death Metal Hero and Scythe, I'll be like making fun of me because I don't know my stuff. I'm like, look, I don't care. I don't care what the specs are to it. I care what it can do.
I want it to not turn off when I'm using it.
Exactly.
That's like the most important thing. Once it does that, we're good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is looking cool, dude.
Yeah. Let me skip ahead a little. There I'm starting to do a little shadowing into the muscle and all that. Oh, okay. So the point was that Ghost Rider was gonna take the Bat Cycle and turn it into a Ghost Rider cycle.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Like he was gonna fucking just jag it.
The Bat Rider.
I always thought Ghost Rider should be turn anything into a ghost vehicle. Like he fucking, if he transforms, he like fucking ride a ghost skateboard, and he just gets your skateboard, he makes it into a ghost skateboard, and then he fucking jumps on a motorcycle, grabs anyone's motorcycle, turns it into a ghost cycle. Just anything he grabs.
Yeah, there's no reason he can't.
Yeah. So
I don't know why he wouldn't. I mean, it's got like extra dimensional power from the chaos dimension or whatever, hell dimension. No, it's from Mephisto's dimension, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Mephisto.
Well, if he's got that kind of tap into the power, I'm sure a vehicle would be no problem.
Yeah.
So he should be able to like fucking steal a jet ski and make it a fire jet ski. And he just fucking rides it and gets that chain, grabs onto a chopper and makes it a ghost chopper, and then uses that to get to the fucking Guardian ship and turn that into a ghost ship.
Yeah, I mean that's what Danny Blaze used to do. He'd turn his motorcycle into a flaming motorcycle.
Yeah.
But sometimes they put the power in the bike.
To that motorcycle was because that's the motorcycle he had.
But didn't some people put it like, no, it's in the motorcycle, it's not the guy. Some people like
if
put
they
it.
did, then they don't know the fucking character, and they're just.
I thought it was wasn't that Dan Ketch that did it like that?
I don't know. Fuck Dan Ketch.
You don't like that one?
You don't like Danny Ketch?
Wait a minute. What's it? It was Johnny Blaze. Which ones
Johnny
were
Blaze.
the? Johnny Blaze
Blaze.
is the original, right?
Well, no, there was
Yeah.
one before him that actually rode a horse.
No, we're not going that far.
That was a retcon.
Okay.
But I like his power. We can still use that. He could
I
ride a
just
bike
mean
dolphin and turn it into a flaming dolphin, Right, a
I
bad shark. Not
I
a
did
bad
like
shark.
the part in the Ghost Rider movie where fucking Sam Elliott
Elliot.
is a fucking cowboy Ghost Rider on a
Dude,
flaming horse. That was pretty
Flaming
boss.
horses, flaming skeleton horse. That's awesome.
Right?
Is that like a
Yeah.
good bad movie?
It is.
It
It's
bad.
it's a Nick Cage movie. So it's a Nick
Yeah.
Cage
Okay.
movie.
Yeah. I got
Well,
you.
there's some pretty bad parts in it, but there's some really good. There's some good parts in it too. It's
No,
Yeah.
I'm a big I'm a big fan of.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Cage is a legit comics geek, or at least was at one point.
yeah.
As I understand it, the Cage comes from Luke Cage.
Yes. Yes,
As
his
I-
actual
as
name is
I under-
Coppola.
He looks like a Coppola.
He very much is a Coppola.
Well, yeah, man, I love that dude. That dude is fucking golden, man.
Yeah, it was an enjoyable movie. The second one was not.
What are your feelings on Batman and Robin? Is that a good
Oh,
bad movie? Can you just laugh at the puns and shit? I know Mahler fucking loves it. I think it's terrible, but I never saw it trying to laugh at it. Oh yeah, they think it's fantastic. That's the thing. If
That's
you're going
funny.
cheese, these people did full cheese. And if you're expecting serious, it's like fucking drinking on some iced tea when you want soda. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
For
okay,
the most
then
part, I
yeah.
hate it, but I do enjoy Arnold Schwarzenegger singing the.
Oh,
the
they
Ross
get
Spicer
drunk and
song.
laugh their ass off watching the Governor, with all his fucking puns. Here I
Yeah.
recorded it, and this is another thing that happens to me sometimes with the sketchbook. I'll record it, and it'll fucking twist the angle by fucking 90 degrees, 45 degrees, and everything looks squished.
Pops.
Pops,
what
we
do you-
were here waiting for the women to flock to us.
No, I didn't even know about Ladies' Night.
No, I had no idea.
Oh, I was
Ladies'
just
Night-
there. I was just there, but you guys opened up, and I was like, "Hey, I'll get in where I can get in."
I totally blanked on that entirely.
Ladies' Night has been gone for so long that I just blanked on it. Plus, Kennedy
Oh, it was
Stream.
fun. They were talking about an article, some kind of article that they talking about Jim Lee taking over. Like Jim Lee ain't taking over shit. He was always
Jim
like
Lee
a
ain't taking
fucking
over
trophy
anything.
wife.
Were
He's
there
never
any
been like the
appearances
decider.
by bull balls?
No,
No, but they talking about it like in an article in like I think it's Variety or some shit, and I'm like, these motherfuckers have been. I as far as I have heard for the last 3 years of hearing inside people of all kinds, none of them called Jim Lee the decider. The decider.
No.
If anything, he likes to stand on the side and draw pretty.
No, I was also watching Kennedy stream. I'm a big Eric Kennedy fan, so yeah.
Oh, I was watching that too, man.
These pants are coming out really well.
I was trying to make them look like leather. Oh, I'm gonna grab a puff, man. Give me a second. I need to, have some lung therapy.
Yeah.
Like all kinds of therapy.
My lungs have far too little green in them.
Yeah. Denizens of the green. You know what? I always wanted to get into some Swamp Thing and that kind of story, but I never got to it. And I don't think there's any animation that does justice to it.
I probably not. Certainly not the 80s movie.
You know, people trying to bring back. I think they did a Swamp Thing series recently, and it didn't didn't. Fit.
They did, and a lot of people liked it. I didn't watch it. I only ever saw a short clip of it with a fat Cajun slobby dude in a fedora, and my brain went, "Oh God,
No.
that's the Phantom Stranger," and I was right, and I immediately went, "Fuck that show."
Okay, if they went that route, yeah. And Doom Patrol, I heard, was kind of good.
Doom Patrol was really quirky, but it is good.
It's
And
what it's supposed to
I
be.
liked it.
Is quirkiness a trait of Doom Patrol?
I think so,
Yeah.
or at least as far back as most people are likely to remember.
Well,
but I
the
think
guy-
Doom
you know
Patrol
who's
has
making
always
that?
been just a little odd.
You know who's making that one?
Frigga storyboarded that.
Well, storyboarding is basically deciding the camera angles and cinematography and who's gonna be. That's basically like fucking making it.
Yeah,
God, I
and
forgot this beverage.
I don't remember if he confirmed it. I strongly suspect he's storyboarding.
I remember him
Stargirl
talking
season
about it.
2.
I don't know. I think he may have done one. I'm not sure about two, but I remember him talking about it.
I think he's doing Stargirl season 2.
Somebody's here saying nobody was talking about Jim Lee on Ladies' Night.
I don't know. Wait,
Are you
is Ladies Night Carla
not?
or the other group?
No, Ladies' Night is with Mandy, Piper, and Charlie's London.
There's a Variety article read on Ladies' Night that spoke of Jim Lee as part of heading or being a part of something in the DCEU. That's not my fault, and you gotta go talk to fucking Variety about it. I don't know
They
what
were
to tell you.
drinking and giving away original art. Well, you can sell it on the art auction. You don't have to give it away.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking okay. Ladies'
Yeah.
Night. I'm
All
confusing
Doom
with
Patrol so far.
Toxic Femininity on Midnight's Edge channel.
Okay.
I was.
It's a
thinking
bunch of
Carla's
ladies.
show.
Bunch of ladies are all gonna look the same to me.
Not all ladies look the same though.
I don't know,
They all-
unless it's that fucking Piper of the War campaign. There are,
all them
I was
chicks
watching
look the
Mandy
same.
since Mandy was on the stream. That's why I had, Ladies' Night in the mind.
Okay.
All them white girls look the same.
A little bit.
Well, nowadays, yeah, but no, Ladies' Night was on Mandy. Madness has nothing-
Monday.
Monday
Madness.
Madness has nothing to do with
Midnight Madness.
Yeah, we cleared it up. We cleared it up.
Yeah.
Midnight Madness.
Midnight Madness.
Monday
Midnight
Madness.
Yeah,
What are you talking about, motherfucker? I don't understand this motherfucker.
I don't
Listen,
know.
on Midnight's Edge, Mandy was there. Fucking La Reina was there. Fucking, what was the other one? Wait a minute, I'm forgetting one. La Reina Creole. And Mandy was there. Mary wasn't there, but she's usually there.
Mary.
I think
Oh,
there's
I
another
knew
girl,
that.
but it's another girl I don't know too much. Like more like a Fandom Menace girl.
There's too
And
many.
Tom was popping in. Did you guys hear Tom's new song?
Who's Tom?
Tom is like the guy that does Midnight Edge. He's been like really big on counter Hollywood since the times of fucking Ghostbusters bullshit. They've been calling out that shit out. And it's like
I got
like
nothing.
one of the bigger Fandom Menace channels. Well, if you don't watch movie stuff, it's not gonna.
Yeah. I'm not really. much
There's
into
too
Phantom
many
Menace.
channels, dude. I don't
Well,
watch
movies
half the
in
channels
general.
I don't watch half
Yeah.
the channels I'm sub to already anyway. So
Right?
it's just too much. It
Yeah,
really
yeah,
is.
yeah. No, well, I always watch them because I don't like motherfuckers that thinks there's some kind of difference or some kind of fucking division between the Fandom Menace and the comics. They want to keep it, separate. That shit pisses me off. You guys should get customers from fucking everywhere.
Yeah, Star Trek is good, people.
No. Got hundreds and thousands of subscribers describing exactly how bad it is.
I like doing that with people who talk about Star Wars.
Oh,
I
it's
like
terrible.
I like Star
terrible.
Wars, but I like it when I say Star Trek and people like get all mad. I'm like, yeah, like I'm serious. I like Star Wars.
I'm more
shut
of a
up.
Star Wars guy. I gotta
Yeah, I
confess.
am too.
But I used to
Sketch.
like the next gen. I used to like it.
Sketch. I think Pops is referring to a show on his channel.
You got a channel? What's up? How's it going? Congratulations. How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
Everybody.
Good for
I like-
you. I don't know. I had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, I like Pops. Pops is good people.
I have
Pops
no
is good,
idea. I was like, no, it's my bad because it was Toxic Femininity and not Ladies' Night. But because
Yeah.
I saw Mandy on there, I was thinking, okay, this is Ladies' Night. And because they was all ladies.
That
I
makes
was
sense.
thinking of an entirely different channel from either of you, so it took me a while.
I think we were all lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what else?
But now we're fine.
Hey, man, I don't know. I'll follow your channel. I don't care, man.
Jason's blind, but Sketch can see.
Yeah, but I'm cross-eyed.
There you go.
We're all blind. I hope you can see.
Or I got one eye. That's even better. One eye. I got one eye.
Yeah.
I'm terribly, terribly disfigured over an accident. Trust me. I'm horrible. Very ugly person.
Mhm.
I'm horrible, very.
He actually is the Swamp Thing, actually.
Yeah. No, I wish I was that cute. No, when
So
I
is
was a
Adrian
kid,
Barbeau.
they would tie a pork chop around my neck so the flies would pray for me. would play with me, and I would play with the flies, and the flies would play with me. And, I tried to tempt the dog with the pork chop. It didn't work. Like, looked at my mug and said,
That pork chop has been corrupted.
That pork chop is I can't look at it.
That pork chop done got the nasty on it.
What is this noise? What's going on?
I wait a minute. Let me see.
It's my coffee.
I think
cup.
there's like one
How
more.
dare you?
How dare you?
I'm gonna skip ahead because I don't want to be tedious.
I honestly forgot we were still watching a video.
I don't know if the chat likes it. I know this guy's talking about a show. Congratulations on your show. But I don't know.
It was a
Are you guys watching
pre-recorded
this?
video.
You guys like the how I'm doing with the Parallax versus Ghost Rider? I should
I've been
finish it,
trying-
right? I still got it. I still got this art.
Yeah, you
I should
should
Yeah, it's
finish
not
it.
bad, man. Yeah.
It's not. I got a little bit more to go.
Yeah, you should finish it, dude.
Yeah,
Definitely.
why the hell not?
Yeah, I mean, I want like Parallax. Okay, so here's the idea. This was the script in my head, right? So Ghost Rider, right? He's fighting these people. There's a dimensional portal that opens, and he's fucking chasing this guy. Fucking chases across, and the guy that he's fighting suddenly gets a ring. And he gets that yellow ring, right? And he tries to use the fear on fucking Ghost Rider, but fear doesn't fucking work on Ghost Rider, and he just fucking, gets the guy, destroys the guy, and he kind of understand that it's something about that ring, and that ring flies off, and he's trying to chase after the ring, and Batman's there, and this motherfucker just jacks Batman's bike, and it turns it on fire, right? Robin is trying to catch him in the fucking bat wing, right? So he's fucking going up a fucking building with flaming tires, chasing after this ring. Robin is chasing him. So going after the ring, he gets to the top of the building, and he just, there's nothing to step on. But then he falls. He sees that he's being chased. Then he fucking pulls Robin out, takes that turns into his Ghost Ride, and he's following it into space now. To Parallax, sees Parallax, punches him, grabs him by the tongue, looks him in the eye, and starts riding him like he's his own personal fucking dragon. And then he becomes the ruler of the Yellow Lanterns.
There you go.
I have an idea for you, Sketch.
Do you think that's a good fan, crazy story?
Why not?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But
Fuck yeah, right?
What do you think about, instead of Batman's bicycle, he jacks Lobo's space chopper?
He could
And
pick
sets
that
thing
up.
on
He could pick it up
fire.
along the way. He could pick it up. Hey, we could work it in. Hey, we're
Because,
flexible. we're
Parallax,
flexible.
you're gonna fight in space, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Why not have the main man in there? Of course.
And who else is gonna jack Lobo's bike?
Oh man, you guys want to hear my Darth Vader Sorcerer Supreme story?
Sure.
Okay. And since you guys are like open, people have.
That's
I get a lot of
one
shit
way
for
to
it.
start a pitch. God damn.
No, because I got a lot of shit, for this one. But you see people like with open mind, right? All right, so check this out. What's happening is the key is that E.T. is an agent of S.W.O.R.D. All right.
I love it already.
No. Okay, no. Listen, he's the one that started the shit when he got stuck here, because Asogians, which is what ET is, are force-sensitive fucking space travelers. Now
Right,
this
right.
ship went through the wormhole. It got damaged. This motherfucker broke his leg, and he had to heal with some people. But him and what was this bitch's name? Damn, Carrie. That little girl in E.T. Barrymore.
Oh, Drew Barrymore's character.
Drew
Yeah,
Barrymore.
she's
We gotta
right.
get her to be like one of the first agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Along with, we got Drew Barrymore and E.T. as like the first agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right?
And
they-
Elliot, I presume.
Yeah, of course. You gotta have it, right? So here's the thing, right? These explorers from the Outward Bound Party or whatever it is that they were, these association ship of explorers, they went through a wormhole and they wound up here, right? And they sent word back like, hey, we need help. We're at this coordinates. We went through a wormhole. Yada yada yada. They send a probe, right? So they send that probe to the Republic. Guess who got the message? The Empire.
Oh,
shit.
So what you have is they're trying to use their fucking warp, whatever, the hyperspace engines and all this to see if they could use the same protection that they used to go through hyperspace and go through hyperspace through a black hole. Try to figure out how these motherfuckers do it, right? Because they sent the probe too, and what they're looking through the news is that these people got like magic stuff. And you know what? Darth Vader is thinking, if I get my hands on the Time Stone, I go back in time and get that Padme Poontang again. You know he's all about that pussy. You know Darth Vader's all about that pussy. Come on, you know it. You know it. You know it. So he's gonna want to be Darth Vader, Sorcerer Supreme. So what he's gonna do? He's gonna need some help. So what he should do is get the second Kyber, the second Kyber, the backup Kyber crystal from the second Death Star, and give it to his acolyte for his lightsaber. Darth Galactus, because you gotta have a Darth Galactus.
Darth Galactus.
Right? So you have Darth Galactus,
Wow.
right? And you also have Darth Vader, Sorcerer Supreme. He got the Wanda Waton, he got the Dark Hole, he got the fucking, he's getting the jewels too. He's about to like fucking make a killing. And he's about to like fucking change all time, the blip, all this shit is going away because he's just after that Padme Poontang. That's what he's always been about. It's always been his downfall. I don't know what is in this girl's, just did something right.
Desert sand, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was he
Gets
needed that
everywhere.
moistness after all that dryness. He got that. He probably got that WAP.
Wet ass princess.
Wet ass princess. Yes.
Very
Yes.
clever, very good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's my pitch. And then the Avengers are gonna have to unite with the rebels, learn fucking magic. Because they don't got no magic. These are the Force. Fuck the Force. I got the fucking Wanda Waton. You ever heard of a
Steve
Time Stone?
Rogers
Fuck, the
in an
Force ain't
X-Wing.
shit. The Force is for changing the channel on the TV. I got real
Oh.
power now, motherfuckers.
That's
What do you
beautiful.
think? It's beautiful, right?
Sketch. It's beautiful, man.
Oh,
Tony
man.
Stark with an R2 unit.
Okay, maybe not a movie, but it should be a comic.
It would be
What
very
if?
interesting. What
They
if?
own
It would
all the IPs.
It would be a great what if comic, that's for sure.
I'm a fantastic what if comic.
Yeah,
Tapping all that Jedi tag.
All that
Yeah.
Jedi time.
that's right. That's right.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
So I'm
Order
glad that
66
everybody's
nothing,
down.
motherfucker. Order 69.
Try skin is bad.
Let's get his bad, yeah. Order 69. That's brilliant. We gotta put that in.
That was good.
I went back in
right.
time and fixed shit. I got a penis again.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just make it Darth Maul or Sorcerer Supreme. Turn it into an E5 story.
Darth Pimp.
No, but I think that there's potential there, And why does Darth? Yeah, and you keep the idea that basically Earth's protectors are there to protect the egg that's inside these planets sometimes, and Galactus is there to eat that egg. So everybody's trying to get those eggs. So
like
that's how he tempts. That's how he tempts Darth
Padme's
Galactus.
legs, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how he's
you
like,
get
hey
Padme.
man,
Yeah.
you know what? You know them fucking Eternals? There's an Eternal egg on Earth. I'm gonna make you a big old sword to cut that motherfucker in half. I got a second Kyber crystal from that second Death Star. I'm gonna teach you a thing or two. We're gonna use the Force. We're gonna use some magic. It's gonna be good, man. It's you and me. You and me, dog. If you get better than me, take me down. That's like our way. That's like our way, dog. Let the best one stand on top.
You cut me deep, Bob.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't write it, absolutely, but I shouldn't do the script. But I'm plotting good.
God damn it, comic book Bob.
Good stuff.
What do you think, comic book Bob? Would you read that?
He might read that. I'd read that.
Oh, he's down with the script. I don't even gotta change the script.
Yeah.
He liked
There
the
you
plot
go.
and the script.
God damn it.
It's gold. Pure gold.
Oh, that's how it should be. Okay. Better than Disney Lucas?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's a low bar, but I passed it.
Yeah, you can pass that
Fucking-
bar, man.
God
it's, a
damn
low,
it.
it's a low bar, but I passed it. Damn it. Oh, he's gonna have he's gonna chain up fucking Parallax and make Parallax his bitch.
We may need to discipline Bob.
Anything if I was that high. Yeah, I'm pretty high. I gotta confess. But so will the people buy. Like what? Give me.
Yeah, so
Oh,
liquidy
man.
shit is better than Disney Lucas.
And then you're gonna have, the Eternals are gonna show up because if Darth Galactus and fucking and Darth Vader, Sorcerer Supreme, show up to fucking kill the Eternal egg, the Eternals are gonna show up. The right?
Right.
Big old robots, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be, oh man, it's gonna be
It's
on.
an epic.
It's
You
gonna
mean
be
the Celestials?
Yeah,
the Celestials.
yeah, the
I'm
Celestials.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm calling them Eternals, and then the Celestials, the big old robots, those guys.
Different.
Well,
image,
they
different
lay
image.
eggs. You'd think they'd fuck because they look like humans, but they lay eggs.
Clearly not mammals.
Well, yeah. Well, they lay eggs in planets, and the planet's heroes are there to kind of protect the egg until it's time for the egg to be born. Then fuck the heroes. The planet doesn't matter. It was just an egg.
Ridiculous fucking retcon, but that's what they do.
Scrambled.
It's a what if.
eggs.
You use it, You're like, the one good thing about that plot, well, we use it. In this world, that's the canon. There's for some reason, in the depths of Earth, maybe that's not the reason all the heroes are there, whatever. Someone put the Celestials put a celestial egg in there to hatch.
Pop suggests the Ass Guardians.
Yeah, Mavericks.
Oh, we gotta have Asgard.
Yeah,
The Ass
AAT
Guardians.
Guardians.
They gotta
The
be in there
AT
somehow.
Guardians, yeah.
The AT
I
Guardians.
think-
Yeah.
I think the Asgardians would probably invade one of the Star Destroyers or two and fucking take over and just live there. A Super Star Destroyer. You remember that one Vader had? That's a huge fucking city. That's like
Yeah.
almost as big as a fucking country.
Yeah. Giant.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's what,
Chain made of planets. Wow, you guys are coming up with some gold here, that's for sure.
Darth
Everybody
Galactus.
Everyone go get Mavericks. Sign up on the mailing list. Looks cool.
Buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Back Thor? What? Okay, yeah, whatever. I
Well,
don't know.
yeah,
That
we can give him like a big old chain with the what do you call it? the Mcron crystal on it. Like
You
bling,
get him,
like that's his bling, but it's also his power, So he's got like the Mcron crystal on chain on his neck. Hell yeah!
You get him the Matrix from the Transformers. Get that on there too.
I don't know if I
Chain.
want Bay in on this. I mean,
No, not
I'm going
Bay.
crazy,
You
but not
wouldn't
that crazy.
You wouldn't get Bay. I'm talking good Transformers stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd also, at some point, during all this ordeal, I think I would also cross. Well, I think the Xenomorphs can come into both Star Wars and Marvel through X-Men because the Brood were always supposed to be Xenomorphs.
Yeah.
They didn't have Xenomorphs because they IP, so they made the Brood.
Right.
So
you go.
that could be fun. One of those Star Destroyer could have some Xenomorphs on it.
If
know.
we're talking a fan thing, if we're talking like actually for Marvel, I would not do the Xenomorphs for Marvel because they would.
I'd leave that like a
They would dilute the Brood.
No, well,
If,
yeah,
if they
I'd get
existed
rid
in
of the
that
Brood.
universe.
I don't like the Brood.
Huh.
What I don't know. What there's not a lot of Brood lore. There's not a lot of like Brood intelligence that they have this society that they're fighting for this and that. It's just
I
Brood.
mean, the Brood are intelligent. I mean, like they
Yeah.
speak.
Okay,
plan.
but do they have like individualism within their Brood, or is it kind of like Xenomorphs?
It's been a long time. I want to say that it entirely depends on the story. I think it.
It depends on the
shifted
writer
over
a lot,
time.
right?
If
If I was gonna,
because I remember somewhere in the '90s the Brood showed up.
Yeah, the Brood was in X-Men.
It was what, shortly before they went to Australia.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that the Brood was kind of
Uh,
like a stand-in for fucking.
yeah, but they were very individual then, but it seemed to be a little more than they had been in the past. Where they were more an insectoid kind of thing, like intelligent but not like people exactly.
Well, I
I
heard
don't
that
know.
they at first I heard they thought about making one of the guys that shows up in the Guardian on the Thor movie, like
Yeah.
that was one of the Brood guys, right? And that they
Hmm.
used something like that in fucking Planet Hulk. But I don't know if it's from the Brood or if it's another kind of like insect species, because the guy was acting very individualistic, which is not very unlike the original Brood. The original
Yeah.
Brood is basically like a stand-in for aliens, as far as I remember. But I would use, instead of just like not even mention the Brood, wherever I was gonna use the Brood, just throw xenomorphs in there. I own them. What the hell?
Yeah.
I would make xenomorphs like the vermin of the galaxy. Like in every Disney place that there's a dark place, I could stick. I would like, yeah, put them in there. Yeah, sure. I would. Have you ever seen Imps? You guys ever seen the first episode of Imps?
I don't
Imperial
think so,
Military Patrol, I think it's called.
Was
Imps.
was that the fan movies that
Yeah,
they were doing, which was the take on cops?
that one is the original one. That one is oh, I forgot what it's called. I know the one you're talking about, but that's not the one I'm talking about. The one I'm talking
Similar?
about, it's kind of like Imps is kind of like that one,
Yeah.
but it's a little more serious, and I think they use real cops.
Oh.
I think they use real cops and military people that just fucking have these uniforms. The effects are a little better.
That's
So they
interesting.
have a little bit more of Troopers. Troopers is the thank you comic book.
Yeah.
Troopers is the famous one. Everybody knows that one. Imps is a little different. They have them. They take you through a long intro where they're like going into Coruscant, and then you like get into the planet, and they say, "Ah, you have to go to level this, to level this, and you have to clear." So you get in there, and you're patrolling inside the city, and there's like some kind of a shootout, and you take these guys. You're like, "No, you're not licensed to do this and that," and they go up and down, and they're like, "Damn it, we got to see more of infestation." They fucking fight an alien. They arrest a predator for hunting without a license inside the city. It's fucking hilarious, but it seems like, yeah, that could happen absolutely in Star Wars. Why not? It was perfect.
Seafood
It was absolutely perfect. There was if there was a place where you could run into a xenomorph and a predator, it would be on Coruscant in the underworld.
Yeah.
Mm. It's more than
And
that.
Either that or they would know how to keep them out.
yeah, well, or it's a kind of infestation that there's so many kinds of like crazy creatures
would-
that reproduce
I
like
would
that.
almost
People,
think
it would be normal to be
the
like,
more
nah.
backwater planets would be infested.
Yeah, there you could get a big
Yeah.
infestation. The Relentless. Yeah, that's the Relentless. That's the one. They did a longer show, but the thing is, they got an editing problem. They put too much in there, and the pacing is kind of slow. I'd give it to Ivan Ortega. I was just on his show the other, like yesterday, or was it today? In the morning. I don't remember. I'm really high. But the point is, we talked about movies. He's like a film editor, and he's worked with like BET and a lot of these big companies. And what he does is like basically editing movies. He's edited a whole bunch of movies, and he talks about movies and all this shit. And I saw a fan film show with him, and we were talking about that, and it reminded me of him because he could do a really good job on Imps and make it a short, concise, viral hit if he gave it a crack. But the man is busy. I haven't even asked him if that's something he'd be interested in. But Imps the Relentless is good. The first, I would say, the best one. And there's a lot of good fan films out there. There's a lot of good fan made stuff and a lot of independent projects out there that are just fantastic. So you guys, please check out. Sign up for everything that we're promoting and all that. You all know what's up. You see, I segued that in there, right? I took the long way, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna reply to Dan here, and then I'm gonna probably close out the stream.
I just wound up letting this play. It
That's
took
fine,
me-
man.
I think it's been running at time 2 speed the whole time. I just never finished this.
No, that's fine.
I
I
get the
would take it
resolution could
down
be
if I
better.
had something against it. I didn't mind.
How do you
It's-
think it's looking? Let me skip ahead a little. It's looking okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's looking
dude,
pretty
it's looking good.
You can see how this was more of a therapy than actual acting trying to finish it.
Well, dude, that's what a lot of my like. Here, let me show this something real quick.
Your high detail stuff is like you get just lost in it and go into this other world.
It's meditative, man.
Yeah,
It's,
man.
It's self-hypnosis.
Kinda. But you get to keep something afterwards.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd use, like stuff like this is just nonsensical, but it's sketch.
Oh, that's
therapy.
sweet. That's sweet.
Thanks,
That
man.
is very sweet. I like that.
Thanks.
That's
But
a
yeah,
good
Catch you later,
Peace.
Bob.
oh, later, Bob. But yeah, this is just like
Good to
like
see
what-
you, bro. Yeah,
like,
man.
this
That's
is just,
nice.
You zone out and you just doodle and you get a little relaxation time. Like the noodling and the CrossFit. That's all just chill time. And it's
Oh,
just
hell
spacing
yeah,
out and
man.
forgetting the world.
You just get lost
Yeah.
in the details.
Yeah. No, dude, it's looking cool, man.
Yeah,
think
your
you should
texturing
finish
is
it
really
off, yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably then skip to the last one. Oh, and he's gonna have his own lantern because he's gonna take over the Lantern Corps, so he's gonna have like the Yellow Lantern battery and all that shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
later,
because
Bob, I don't know
of
if,
course.
I said it. Yeah.
And then he'd be like the Yellow Lantern Justice League. This is fear is to be used against the evil. And everybody's
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
checks out.
We don't kill. Okay, Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
That's
whatever
fine.
You say, man.
Whatever you say.
Just chill, man.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's looking good, man. You should finish it up.
Yeah.
I'll probably, give it a little bit
Yeah,
of
I
once
mean, like,
over.
come back to it. Like, I would come back to it whenever, like, you're frozen on something. I would just come back to it at that point, like, if you're of a blank. Or
I'm starting to start a rotation again, but I know what you mean. Like, throw it in the rotation, right?
Yeah, throw it in a
Yeah.
rotation, or even if you just get, like,
Or-
I don't know what to draw today. Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
or-
I got this piece. I'll
Or just
doodle.
any time that you start that you notice that you're thinking about it.
Yeah, there you go.
When it's called, oh, it calls you sometimes, right? Sometimes they
Yeah.
call.
Just realize, for the past 2 days, the back of my brain has been working on this particular piece.
Yeah.
I guess I need to do it. Work on it some more.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's looking good, man. You should definitely finish it up, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna close it out. Thank you, everyone in the chat.
Thanks for having me, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, thank you for jumping in, man. It's
Maybe
it's
you
nice
guys
to
come
have
to
a-
my house one day. You guys tell me when.
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
open up.
Yeah, like I said, just hit me up if I'm able to come in. I'll do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm at work. Sometimes I'm drawing. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm just watching TV with my mom. So
That's
you know,
fine.
Yeah, no,
I
dude,
understand.
Hit me up, dude. I'll just hit like you follow me on Instagram. Hit me up, and if I can jump in, I'll be like, dude, I'll jump in, or I'll let you know what's up.
I think I sent you a message. I have like a Japanese name over there. It's
Yeah,
very,
I followed you back. I got you.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
What was that guy that he
don't
took in a Japanese name? Worked for Marvel. Fuck, I forgot his name. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know. No, you're all good.
No,
man.
there's one of the Marvel guys that had 2 names. He gave himself a Japanese name and started working on a book that's supposed to be on the Marvel Japan. It was very weird.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I have never even heard of that. Yeah. Huh.
That's some shit.
I don't know. It's also very late, and I'm tired.
No, I understand. I'm not good with names sometimes.
Yeah, I hear you, man. All right, well, thank you, everybody, for watching. Watch the replay, and do the thing that YouTube wants you to do. Later, y'all.